be in the car with him after she say no, that might be the safer route for her.
I'm gonna hear you, Chassie. Because this the thing. No, some people do just go to a city not to get cobbler. People go in vacation by themselves to decompress, just go see the city and leave.
That's not what I'm talking about, Mike.
That's not what he's talking
That's not
about.
what Vessel said.
That's not what he's talking about, Mike.
Vessel.
You're on the wrong page, dude.
What?
Vessel, you're talking to somebody who's not comprehending your idea. He's just talking.
Right.
He's not
Understand what we're talking about.
So, I mean, he's responding, but he's not responding to what you're saying. He's made up his own scenario in his mind, and he's going off of that. So why do you keep going?
Hold on, Doc. The man said that if he take a woman to Longhorn,
right?
And
Mike, you said that. He didn't say that.
No, he did. Time out, Doc.
You said that,
Mike. A rainbow happiness.
No. This is what he said out of his mouth. He said that if he take a woman to Longhorn and he buys her a meal, and the woman says that they're not having sex,
he putting in the Uber.
He is getting her a Uber.
Right.
He said that.
I said all that. Or did Cassidy ask me a question about an Uber? I mean about no meaning no, and I said no. She getting an Uber.
Okay.
I didn't say none of that.
He didn't say none of that, Mike.
But
now one of those things came out of his mouth.
I didn't even say all that either. But I hate to change the goalpost, as we say. But I'm still trying to understand the concept of.
Ma'am, but you know damn well I didn't say that. And you sit there in the comments and don't say it.
Vessel, I'm trying to get I'm trying to understand the concept of there's just nothing that can be done. I don't understand. Now, I know that we'll never get rid of it 100% because we're always going to have sadistic jackass. We're going to still have terrible people. But I don't understand the idea that you can't take preventive measures without saying you're victim blaming. That part is blowing my mind.
Right, there you go. Let's talk about it.
You're victim blaming. Please help me understand that. Because I said,
no, Doc, you're right on.
I said, men,
you're right on.
Control yourself. Don't be out here trying to take anything from anybody. If they say no or if they are not conscious, then they're not allowed to be touched. That was victim blaming. I said, women, please be careful. And although you should be able to do certain things, understand that that's really not the realism that we live in. So if you're sleeping naked around a man, please understand that things can happen that probably may not happen if you weren't. That was victim blaming. I just don't understand how anything can be said as far as trying to prevent things from happening. Because one lady got up here and reiterated when I said that once it happened, that thought is in your mind forever and it'll never be gone. So let's try to prevent it from happening. I don't see how that's how that's victim blaming. So if one of you gentlemen could explain to me or anybody how that is, I would appreciate it.
Look, Doc, look, this is for myself. And I know we're saying don't take it personal and all that, but I gotta go there. I don't care if that woman is laying in that bed, butterball ass naked. No means no. I'm not going to touch her.
No, sir. Didn't I say if he's laying there?
I'm not. Look. But you said, you're showing the scenario like, but you said it like, if she is laying in the bed naked, there's a possibility for her to get raped or essayed. No, stop doing that,
Mike. I gotta ask you a question.
That's not what he's saying, Mike.
No, Skywalker, hold on. So now, everybody on the panel, if we all just simply sitting here and say, no, men, don't you ever touch a woman without her consent, if she's unconscious or anything to that effect, does that cure it? Now that we've all said it, so now it will never happen again, right? Because we all said that. So that means it never happens again, right?
But no, it does not mean that it would never happen again. You just said that it's evil, sadistic people out here who's still gonna do the shit.
Can we just be grown for just 1 minute? Doc, can we just be grown for just 1 minute? 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute, okay? I understand what you're saying about that situation. I totally understand what you're saying about your situation. But do you know she lived 45 minutes away from her house? Do you know that she also went and drove? Wait, do you know she also went and drove to Waffle House the next morning? Just like she could have drove her ass home. The 2 or 3 times she could have went home, because before that she drove and went and got her some what is that stuff called? I don't even eat it, Lord Jesus. It's with the Chick-fil-A. She went and drove and got some of that. If she really honestly did not want to be around that man, she could have done it. But now she went and spent his money at the casino. She went and did a whole bunch of other things with him. But the concern was when he got done with that lip and she found out he was short and all that stuff like that, she didn't never even want to take him out in public. Men do that to women all the time. The simple fact is, if he was laying in there and she didn't consent of him touching her, he shouldn't have touched her. But his little horny old ass wanted to do that. That's what he wanted to do. She say they was fully clothed in the bed. Now, if I get hot, I'm going to take my pants off. But that's all that's coming off. How the rest of it get off.
Well, Chastity, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about...
We're agreeing with you, Chastity.
But before anything happened, because my serious thing is that once something happens to you, it's affecting your mind and it hurts you forever. So I want to get into preventative measures to try to... I know it's going to happen, but I want it to happen as little as possible. Now, I don't know how that's victim blaming, but I'm cool with that. If they want to say I'm victim blaming, I'm cool with that. I just want it to happen as little as possible.
And Chastity, that's all he's saying. How do we keep this from happening to our women? How do we go back in time and see those warning signs so that that did not happen? Yes.
We already knew the warning signs. She knew she had done it to somebody else. She knew he had done it to someone else. That's how she knew the warning signs. Before she did talk to these people, she looked them up. It's not a secret. She said it. She said she went after these red men pills. Just like I said when I first got on this app, these old men with wives are going after young girls. They make them feel bad. Then they want to turn around and get your phone number and hunch on you. That's what they was going to do. I told you that. I told you that when I first came up.
Wait. Hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on, wait. Chicago John.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the infamous?
I am not married. I am not flew any cobbler out to me.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, Chicago. For the record, you guys, listen, let him speak. He is the guy that everyone is talking about. They said, no, that's not him.
No, it's not. No. That's not him, Miss Diamond.
Chicago Black. That's Chicago Diamond.
That's Black. Chicago Black or Black Chicago,
Chicago,
whatever.
What you want?
Because I just wanted to make it clear that I ain't the cobbler grabber. So I didn't do it.
Right. His name came up, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Chicago Black.
Right. That's black cheesecake. Black cheesecake.
What probably happened?
We ain't talking about you, Chicago John.
All right. Well, we cool. We all good. So the hottest thing in Atlanta, a diamond taking over the world, y'all. Hottest thing in Atlanta. All right. And I am not black cheesecake. That's black cheesecake. That is him. Chicago John. I was the first one.
I ended my phone call. I was like, hold on, here in the box.
I just don't like how they gave this rhetoric of what it's preventable if you shouldn't walk down the street here. You shouldn't do this. If you got jewelry on, you're around a bunch of bad guys, you're gonna get robbed. That shit don't mean nothing to me.
Everybody follow the page, y'all. Follow this on back on page. Everybody
goes back to how you are raised as a human being. I lived in a rough neighborhood. Okay? You think that was going to prevent me from walking down the street when I see a bunch of thugs? No. I'm not going to avoid the street just because. What are y'all talking about? And if that woman want to put on a damn two-piece suit with her damn butt cheeks hanging out, look here. If that woman want to put on a two-piece suit with her butt cheeks hanging out, that's her business. If she want to have consensual sex with you, she will. If she don't, you ain't getting none. What the fuck? Why the fuck we arguing this shit, man?
Nobody's arguing it. We're just trying to talk about SA in general. And every time we say something, y'all want to turn it into something that it's not.
Right, you're arguing with yourself, Mike. Nobody's saying anything wrong. All you're doing is talking on this. That's it.
You can join the conversation, but if you don't feel comfortable in being a part of this conversation, I would say rotate. Because everybody else are pretty comfortable.
Opening up
We're
to
not
a
talking about
conversation. We're not talking about who's right or you can't wear this. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Mike. We're just opening up talk.
All right,
Chicago John,
But why are we opening up dialogue about essay and grape? No
because
means
we need
no.
to have
End
a
of
conversation. Wow, this is a perfect time to talk about it.
Hold up. Can I say something real fast? Because I'm at work. So I understand why the men want men are logical thinkers. And a lot of the men on the panel have daughters, and they want to know what they can do to prevent this from happening to their daughters in the future.
There you go.
They are
there you go.
thinkers, right? However, I need all the men to understand is that a grapist is no different than a serial unaliver. It's a pathology. There is no preventing that person, and they have a target, and it's a sixth sense that they have with a certain person that they're going to target. So it doesn't matter what your daughters or sons may do in the future or any kind of prevention that they may have, they still may be a victim of that person. However, I will say that in the general sense, there are things that we tell girls and boys. We tell them to travel in groups and, don't put your drink down at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put your drink down, don't pick it back up and drink it because somebody could have put something in your drink. Don't accept a drink from just anybody. We do tell people certain things. However, I just need y'all to understand that this is a pathology. This man had done this before. So this is pathological for him. He is, in essence, he's sick and he needs to be put away. But I understand why the men want an answer because they don't want this to happen in the future. And men are, I'm just going to say it. Not all men, but most men that are really men, they're protectors. And they want to protect their daughters and they want to protect their sisters and their aunts and mothers and things of that nature. But I just need y'all to understand that everything is not going to come out logically. Like what Skywalker asks, like, well, what would make him want to do something like that? That was just him wanting to get into his mind and figure out what can I tell my daughter so that she can prevent being around somebody like that. But you can't get into that person's mind because they are sick. They are sick. So it's really nothing you can do in that respect. Only thing you can do is keep your daughters close and make sure you give them tips. But honestly, it's not much that we can do beyond getting those people off the streets, beyond locking those people away once they are revealed.
That was well said. Well said. And thank you for coming up and sharing that because you hit it right on the head. It's not that we're trying to say somebody did this or this person's bad. It's for knowledge and wisdom. So thank you.
So, okay, you guys, everybody that is on here, y'all, this is my backup page. Follow this backup page, you guys. This is my backup page. That's earlier my live was clipped. So you guys follow this backup page if you are not following this page. If you're looking for Diamond.
Miss Diamond, was it my fault? I do apologize if it was.
It wasn't your fault.
Okay, Miss Diamond.
We was all up here cursing. I just want to say, Chicago John, that was my bad. I fucked it up. I said the wrong name and Mello corrected me. So I do apologize. Thank you, Chicago John.
Miss Chocolate, you want to chime in?
I just wanted to address Vessel. What Mike said about a Vessel talking to if some woman meet Vessel and Vessel made the comment about she got to catch an Uber. First, we're all grown, and Vessel, I'm going to use you as an example, if you don't mind. If I'm talking to Vessel on this app, before he fly me out, before I fly myself out, we already have an understanding. And I just want to say to Vessel, I won't be catching an Uber because I know what it is. I already did. I'm just reading. Oh my God. I'm just saying.
I'm glad. I'm glad you know that.
I get that. Right. So I just wanted to say that I love your show. I hope to meet you at the gala. I booked my room. I'm in Midtown. I work for Hilton. I'm sad. I'm getting my ticket. I'm gonna bring a couple friends.
Wait for Hilton. I need you inbox.
Yeah. Okay. Hilton.
I need you to inbox me.
I will.
I know that's right. I need that email.
I need you to inbox.
Like you mentioned, yes, it's a lot going on, but I'm at right there in Midtown or by the airport. You said so. I got a room right there in Midtown. So I look forward to meeting all you wonderful people.
Listen, I'm just trying to get a parking pass. God, damn.
I'm gonna be in the parking lot with you, Vessel. We parking lot.
Man, I'm talking about at the hotel. Them damn parking pads at the hotel. God damn.
Yeah.
Y'all pay $100 to park a night.
I wanted to say that, but I wouldn't be taking no Uber because I already know what it is, and I'm bringing myself. You send it for me, whatever. We already have an understanding before I go anywhere, and we gonna.
But see, Ms. Doctor, that's a grown conversation, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out here ain't having these grown conversations. They moving too fast. That's what I said. I'm not flying all the way across no damn country just to have no damn dinner. If you can't read between the lines, I'm not taking shit. Me and her gonna have a conversation. We're gonna be on the phone constantly. The dialogue is gonna be opened up. It's gonna be introduced. She's gonna be already in agreement. Like the consent is gonna be consented before I even get on a fucking plane.
I'm gonna know what it is.
But that's so. Let's go, Alley Cat. But that's you're not flying across the country because
Because Vessel got out here several times and said that he went to a destination date before. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right. So for the last 2 years, that's all I've been doing.
I know we're talking in general right now, Vessel. I know we're talking in general. I'm sorry, Shaw. Go ahead.
You can have a conversation or a meetup plan with somebody for months, and y'all could talk sexual. Y'all can have sexual FaceTimes and do all of that. That still does not give you consent. That doesn't give you consent right there. Once you guys are in person, the vibe could be off. Y'all cannot be attracted to each other. One of the person, you or the other person could just feel off, and it could not work. You still need to get consent every step of the way. And even if you are in the bed, in the act, and she's coming on to you, the minute someone feels uncomfortable and say stop or allude to it in any way, consent can be revoked when you are knocking at the door or she's doing something to you. That's what we need to be preaching to people.
There you go.
If you're going
I 100% agree. I'll tell you this. I have
100%
more than enough experience in awkward moments where I was the one that walked away with no hesitation. I will walk away from your ass. I don't give a damn.
And just to hit on Shar's point. Just to hit on Shar's point. And what somebody brought up earlier about implied consent. Implied consent does not apply in sexual assault cases. It does not.
That was Uncle Bernie.
So I don't know. I'm tired of the TikTok lawyers that come on with their CDLs, but suddenly they become a lawyer. Implied consent does not apply to sexual assault cases. Okay?
I thought implied consent was like if someone was medically unconscious and you had a loved one that's setting in or something like that.
Yes, Vessel, you're right. That's what implied consent is.
Hey, Shar, I got a question for you, Shar. I like everything you just said there. Vessel came up with a scenario. What is to prevent, after she's given consent and it happened, what is to prevent her from the next day saying that it was SA or rape or whatever? What can he do to prevent that?
There is nothing. If she gave you consent and then you guys had consensual sex, yeah, there are some women that will do that to you, but there's nothing that can be. It's your word against hers if you both gave each other consent. But this is what I'm saying, that when we are talking about a particular situation and then we bring situations like that up, it defeats the purpose of what we're talking about. And we talk about essays so much. Just a couple months ago, we had a man that came up here and said that yes, sometimes no, sometimes mean yes, right? And we talked about consent then. There should be no parents that come to this platform every day that don't already know what they should be talking to their kids about, right? If you know that grape is a huge issue in our community, in our culture, there are plenty of resources online for y'all to go and research about consent and age appropriate language for y'all to teach y'all kids. We shouldn't be coming online leaning on other victims for them to educate us. If you want to listen to their story and see what they did wrong, where you think they messed up at, and then you go and have that conversation with your kids in age appropriate language, I think that's what we need to be doing, not coming up on platforms like trying to get the victim to see what they were wearing, what they did wrong, why did you do X, Y, and Z? Because like somebody else up here said earlier, that this person, when you get SA, you already doing that self-introspection, trying to see anything that you could have done differently to change what happened to you. You already blame yourself, because if I didn't go to X, Y, and Z, if I never answered a DM, such and such, this wouldn't have happened to me. So when hundreds of people come up and want to question the person about what they were wearing, what they could have did different, it's harmful. And it gives people that are not on the platform, like in their mindset, they think that if there's some people that think because what a girl wearing, it matters. It kind of helps radicalize people who's already like on the line of not knowing what's SA and not, and what's consensual or not. That's why I'm saying we have to be careful with what we talk about on these platforms.
So earlier today, we learned something called a Cartman drama train. Right now, you sound like the wrestler, but at the same time, the wrestler can be the victim, and the victim can be the what do you say? The press. What do you say?
I'm confused. I don't know.
This is what he said. He was so confusing about like what you're doing right now. You're telling us we got to be careful. You're giving us this awareness, but then you can be the victim. Then you can be the persecutor. Then you can be the persecutor can go back to being the victim, and then the goddamn wrestler. This is the confusing, crazy stuff that we got out of today, because we asking simple questions. Literally.
Look like y'all playing with children, because grown folks know what they want to do. I don't see no grown people in this situation at all, even at 60 years old men. Because if somebody told him no and he continued, I don't feel like he was in his growth at that time.
I get that, Chelsea. I agree with that.
It's not that we're dealing with children, it's immature adults. These people know what consent is and not, they just don't care. People are comfortable with violating other people. It's not that they both are children in this thing.
Right. It has nothing to do with that. I can't even say it's immaturity. It's a pathology. These people are sick. They are sick.
And it's in essay is usually always about a power dynamic.
Right.
I'm childish, y'all.
So to want to get in the mindset of what they were thinking and why they think it's okay really does not matter. We could never, like, trying to figure out an unhealthy mindset. We can never really do that. We're never
okay, what if it's just an interesting conversation that we can pull from? Why does it have to be something wrong with us, or something wrong with us continuing the conversation?
Can I say something and drop real quick, Vessel? Can I say something to you real quick, Vessel? And I think Scott too, to the men who was asking what you could do, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna try my hardest to ignore Diamond. I'm gonna try so hard. What I would tell y'all and what I could contribute to the conversation is make it a safe space and an open space for them to come and tell you. Because y'all can have these preventative talks or whatever the case may be, but that's gonna kind of set the ground for them to be like, I can't tell my daddy, he gonna ask A, B, C, D, he already told me what to do, he gonna think I did something wrong. Give them a safe space for them to be able to tell you. And what Ribsaw said earlier, I wish he was still up here because I wanted to respond to him. Ribsaw said something along the lines of, she did evil, so evil was done to her. And he was confused why everybody was like, so you saying she deserved it? So you saying she deserved it? when it comes to stuff like this, y'all don't be hearing the stuff you say. Time has went on. We have got more advanced with technology. That's why racism and microaggressions can be called out from a mile away. The same shit that was acceptable in the 60s is not acceptable in 2024. We can call it out from a mile away. So for you to say stuff like, oh, this happened, so that's what, you feel me, it is, she deserved it, you feel me, it is that. And when you trying to give this preventative talk or try to tell them what they can and can't do, just make sure that you let them know that they have a space if something was to happen, that you could come and tell me regardless, and I'm not going to sit there and flip it and ask what you did to put yourself in that position. Just remember, what you're saying to your daughters is going to be what makes them come to you or keep it a secret. Let's stop keeping it a secret. Let's press charges. Let's get it out there, and let's have these difficult discussions that don't nobody clearly want to have. That's what I say.
You know what that's break.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good stuff right there.
And maybe instead of having all these think pieces on relationships and gender wars, men could have more panels about consent and about being a man and raising up the next generation. Because I mean, we know that young people are on this app and they hear some of the things that you guys say. So you could be a positive influence in some way in raising up straight Black men or straight men. Now, that's not my lane, but I'm just saying to you straights, you could definitely, have more lives about what it means to be a man and what it means to treat and how and what it means to treat a woman, and to be a good man. So I would like to see more of that from y'all community.
So unless we got somebody that's willing to open up a platform to do that, I can tell you this. Last year I did this, and it stemmed off of a live that Tea Time, Blue, and some other people. Well, Tea Time and Blue posted from that live. And y'all have heard me say that plenty of times. I need for the men to start having conversations with these men, right? And so I said, okay, cool.
You need to start having conversations with us.
We can do it over here too. That's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is y'all need to start having conversations with us, Vessel, because y'all don't communicate with us enough. And that's bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Y'all want to talk to each other because y'all got this man code shit going on, and y'all gonna stick together till death do y'all motherfucking part.
And that's fine, Diamond. Like we need a space where men can talk. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
There is a space for y'all to talk. Y'all need to talk to us, damn.
Let me give you an example of what I said. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Last night I was on a live and I was talking to Thanos. And Thanos did something. And as a man, I was just like, bro, as a man, we shouldn't be moving like this. You shouldn't be posting videos like that. You need to stop this shit, right? And as soon as I said it, I had all the women on the panel tell me I was wrong. I had some men telling me that I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong. I know I wasn't wrong because men don't move like that.
Vessel, you the only one felt like you was wrong because if he needed help and he reached out for help,
if I explain the scenario, I'm not going to put the business out there. If I explain the scenario, then you would understand. The women on the panel were like, "Nah, Vessel, he was just being vulnerable." Every situation that you put out there don't necessarily need to be a vulnerable situation, especially as a man, right? You need to move in a certain type of way. And so because of that, now you got men trying to edify men, but women stepping in saying, nah, that ain't how it's supposed to go. Well, I'm a man, let me edify him. And I'm not saying nothing wrong. Let me build him up. When I held the space for men last year, there wasn't no men coming over there to that goddamn conversation. It was women I was having that conversation with. They're not coming to the conversation.
I'm gonna say this to your response, Vessel, and to Diamond, and I'm dropping. So
it sounds like intimidation shit to me. But okay.
I feel like, Diamond, I have to agree with you on this one for once in my life. As far as the men should be talking to the women, in my opinion, when it comes to this essay thing, the men need to be speaking to the men and the women need to be speaking to the women, because all these men keep getting up here going straight for the woman and pointing the blame at the woman when they need to be addressing the man. It's the same way like how they be like women can teach their daughters this and men can teach their sons this. When it comes to this, the men, when they get up here, the first thing they do is blame the woman and get talking to the woman. No, talk to the men. Talk to the men. And the women can give the women advice because they've been through it too. Some men have been through it, but men, Talk to the men. Don't get up here and the first thing you say is what could the woman have done differently. Y'all go straight for the women. Straight for the women. Talk to the men when it comes to this, and the women gonna handle the women. That's my opinion on this one.
And
the men was talking to the men. That's how they got all the news and the videos of that woman, is that they all got in a circle and was talking to each other. That's how they got them news and stuff. So they need to talk to the women so the women can say, hey, stop, you might not need to do this. You know what I'm saying?
But the men telling the women not to do it, it's like y'all are having a preventative talk after the fact. Preventative and prevention is to prevent. And of course, yeah, you could be saying it's for the next or for the next, but we're talking about this one. So when you get up here and talk about prevention on something that's already happened, it's negating the whole situation. There's nothing that could have been done to prevent it. It's done. Now let's move forward. You can't do nothing to prevent something that already done happened.
These conversations should always be something that we keep at the front of our mind, especially those of us who are raising kids. We have to start teaching these babies about consent and setting boundaries extremely early. And those of you who your parents didn't teach you when you had to find out through somebody else or went through this yourself and had to find out the hard way, go back and educate yourself like you would a child, like you wish somebody would have taught you. And you and your kid learn it together. My kid know about boundaries. She knows what consent is, and it's all in age-appropriate language. And some of you adults on this platform have no idea what consent actually means. A lot of you saying no means no, but consent is much more than that. There are several of you that need to learn what consent is. And you need to also learn about what SA actually is, because a lot of you don't know. Somebody earlier gave an excellent source, that rain.org, that teaches you about SA. And go to Google and just type in consent. And there's plenty of checklists that tells you what consent is and what it's not. The research has been done for you. We have no excuse as a community to keep sweeping this under the rug and having situations like this happen, where we are putting more responsibility on the sick individual who's doing this than the person who's the victim.
Y'all know they got a sexual
it takes
consent
all of us.
contract form, easy user agreement.
Vessel, I keep saying I'm gonna drop after this. I'm really dropping this time. But again,
I'm reading it right here. She just told me to Google it.
No. Oh yeah. No, what I'm saying is,
print it out, sexual consent.
The question is, and what y'all men, some of y'all men up here do need to realize is, who has time to do all of that? Who has time to go through something traumatic and then want to tell their story and get justice or whatever the case may be, and know that you're about to have to deal with 18,000 men and people discounting your story and telling you, you feel me? It's gonna be more people not coming forward due to conversations like this, because it's very clear that you're going to have to prove yourself. Everybody's going to be battling you. Everybody's going to say this. Some people are going to think that you deserve this. Some people are going to stay quiet. What we need to do is, and yeah, you can talk about prevention, but what y'all need to do is start speaking up and calling the police and pressing charges. But that's what can be fixed. How can you fix it? When you quiet, it's going to be another person that's going to happen too. When you call the police, press charges, make a police report, then you could potentially stop something. That's the prevention that needs to happen. So all of these types of trying to pick a story apart and trying to shred them to pieces and swear that they deserve it and do all of this, that's what's making people, who has this to do? I come forward and tell something now, they on live having conversations about it for 18 years, and I got to defend myself and prove myself? No, nobody has time to do it.
Look.
That's not what's going to happen.
I'm not even trying to be funny,
make a police report and tell the law. Call the police. Give me the $1. That's it.
Man, this contract got stuff on here about toys. Dude, I mean, wow. BDSM. Other terms.
Vessel, what in the world is that you got on the screen, bro?
Bro, she told me to Google it, right? Google consent. And I did. This is like a 6-page document.
No,
a 5-page document detailing all the different things dealing with this contract.
That's not what I said. I didn't say go look up a contract. I said go look at what consent is, and what I meant by that is that consent is informed, freely given, coherent, ongoing, when you're sober, clear, specific, when the person is comfortable. Active consent That's what I'm saying. And when I'm saying what consent is not, it's flirting, when somebody is silenced, when somebody is dressed in a certain way, when they never said no, but they are clearly uncomfortable with pushing. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying go look at what consent actually is. I didn't say go look up a consent form.
I didn't. All I put in was sexual consent. That's it. I just Googled it. And this was the first thing that came up.
Oh my God.
Can I say something right quick? Can I say something?
I know we're not talking about when we're in physical moment. I'm talking about this is what came up. Don't hate me for going and looking, just Googling sexual consent, like you said.
I'm gonna say something right quick and then I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to say round of applause to the young generation that's coming up right now, because I feel like they are doing something. They already know what consent is. They're talking about solutions of talking to the younger generation. And the reason why that works, talking to men, is because us women have been talked to nonstop. Teen pregnancy has gone down because I just talked to my professor about this. And the reason why it's gone down was because we weren't just telling women to close their legs to men. We were talking to men too. When I'm a millennial, in school, they were telling us about STDs, STIs, everything else. So teen pregnancy is going down. The same thing can happen if we talk about SA and we include the men, because like it's been said multiple times, women have already been told like what to do to prevent it. We have invented gadgets. We invented fingernail polish. We invented covers to go over your cups. We're doing what we're trying to do, but now it's time for us to start including the men in the conversation so we can start talking about consent. And I'm telling you, it'll work. It worked with teen pregnancies. That's why it's going down, because everybody knows how to make a baby now. It's just not like, oh, girls, keep your legs closed. It's like, oh, men, protect your seeds. You can get this from this, blah, blah, blah. So that's all I wanted to say with that, and also our younger generation, y'all may say they too sensitive, they too what, they too this. I say it's good. They care about people with disabilities. They don't want to use the R word. They care about people who've been SA. They don't want to be victim blaming on people. Shoot, let the whole generation be sensitive. That way nobody can get hurt, period.
Thank you, Curly.
I'm gonna say this right here, and then I'm gonna drop down. When y'all kids say they don't want to be around certain people, y'all take heed to that, because they may be feeling something else different. If something tells you not to go on that first date and your stomach is acting crazy, don't go. Let me tell you something else you can prevent. A couple of years back, my daughter and her friends went to prom. After prom, a couple of days after that, a guy asked one of her friends out to eat. Her friend's mom was at work, but I was at home. So she was like, she said, Miss Chastity, do you mind coming to pick me up? And I was like, no. I said, okay. She was like, because he's acting like, I said, okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. Anybody, even you need to have a friend that you can put in your phone that's like, that don't nobody know. And don't show up with your family members because they probably already know who they are. Find somebody else that can come get you from wherever you at, because sometimes you can't get away. And that y'all need to do that. Y'all need to have preventive measures, not for just your kids, but for yourself. If don't nobody know where you're going, text somebody and leave it in their phone. Anybody, it don't matter who it is. And then they'll say, well, dog, wonder why she left me this. And they'll call you back. Some things y'all need to do to take into consideration, because all this flying out and stuff like that, sometimes you're going to be flying and that's going to be the wrong destination for you.
Well
Listen, Carolina, she said something that I thought was real key in what she said. She said that women been having this conversation amongst each other for years. Y'all been having this conversation. We men don't have these conversations unless we're doing the whole guy dancer conversation. We don't have the intimate detailed conversation like that. It's considered outside of the sexual realm. You understand what I'm saying? And without saying, we don't talk about that. Not like y'all talk about it. Us coming together and talking about it in a public forum like this and talking about all of the different things, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. For example, this ain't got nothing to do with essay. Women have had sex toys for years. But now they got toys for men. That's something that's new. You get what I'm saying? We don't have, it's just different. We don't have those conversations like that. Y'all are free with it. Men are reserved with it.
I don't think it's that they're free with it. I think it's just that sexual assault overwhelmingly affects women. So they have been forced to have those conversations, and they've been forced to face the fact that they are overwhelmingly the victim. So I just want you all to think about the fact that the reason why women have these conversations is because they are overwhelmingly the victim. And what's so sad is that we're having a conversation about consent in 2024 when the only reason why we're having this conversation is because women have been reduced to just being at the disposal of men for years and centuries and since forever. So
I also think why a lot of men aren't having these conversations with each other, because men aren't creating the space that y'all need to be vulnerable with each other and disclose this. Even right now today, there's a lot of women that I know that I can't go to with this type of information just by what I've seen on this platform, because we aren't creating a safe space for victims to come out and talk about it. People don't even feel safe with the police. You have police that are out here doing this to people, creating victims. I know Bray King said, like, go to the police and make a report. Yeah, we want people to do that, but we got to realize that even the police make it hard for people to report SA. Victims don't have a safe space at all. And if, as a society, we worked to create safe spaces for victims, both men, women, children, and everything, we wouldn't have these private conversations or people holding on to this for years and never, talking about it. There's a lot of men who have never opened up about it because they don't have a safe space to.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I could say, and I can only speak personally for myself. One of the things that I recently started saying was that no matter what I got going on with the person that I'm dealing with, transparency will be on the forefront. Like if there was something that I wanted to have going on, or I wanted to do something, whatever, I'm going to be 100% transparent about what it is that I want to do. I want that type of freedom. And I knew many times I wanted to have this conversation just in an open dialogue form, but I knew I couldn't. I knew that there would be a big judgment on, well, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? And it doesn't change anything about what I'm doing. But knowing that on an open platform, the scrutiny, the judgment, everything will come. You get what I'm saying? So we can't have open conversations about stuff like that. It just don't work. It's never worked. It's always this masculine energy that comes forth. What the fuck is going on with you? Nah, it ain't that. It's just people want to be free. People want to be able to express themselves however they want to. But it don't happen.
Well, no, in that situation, Vessel, they think that you're supporting the bad guy because you have a question or a concern or something you want to talk about. So no, they're not allowing us to do that because automatically you're going to be late.
No, but I don't see it that way. I see that women try to talk to you. I'm always on this live for the last 2 years. I always hear women try to talk to y'all, and the men, y'all are really hard to talk to because once a man has something in his head, he just feels like he's right. And they don't ever want to listen to the women. So it's just like Black people know white people better than white people. We know our oppressor better than they know themselves. Women know men better than they know themselves because y'all are their oppressors. So they are going to know you better than you know yourself. So if they're telling you their experience and they're trying to give you a way and how to be better, then why not listen to that woman? But y'all always go into, but you a baby mom, but you a 304, and then y'all cut these women down. I'm going to say this. I feel like that this particular woman was cut down because of her content, because of how she is perceived on social media.
Come on, say that.
She jiggles her behind on screen because she looks like she's promiscuous. A lot of people had a connotation that she deserved the treatment that she received. And it's never okay to just say because someone presents themselves a certain way that they should not be listened to, that they should not be respected. And I find that from a lot of men on this panel, in these lives particularly, don't want to listen to women's experience because they feel like they know better. And I just want y'all to be better people. That's it. I ain't got a dog in this fight, okay? I do have a dog in this fight because I got sisters, and I'm going to always ride with women every step of the way. I'm a ride for women because I have sisters, I got a mom, I got nieces. You know, I'm a ride for women. And I just want y'all to be better to the women, so you have to listen to them. You have to listen to them.
But we're not disagreeing with you. We're not disagreeing with you at all. And
You're
I don't
not
think
saying that
anybody. No. Hold on, Mike. I don't think anybody, from what I heard, said that she was wrong. I don't think I've heard anybody say that. Everybody knows the guy is 100% wrong. He never should have done what he did. I mean, that's the bottom line on that.
Not on this live, sir. Not on this live. If you was on the live from last night, you would have heard a lot of different perspectives. And you
right. I'm just talking about today. You're right. That's what I'm saying today.
I'm even talking about today. When we start saying things like, well, what could she have done to do differently? And what she have been differently? And what you start nitpicking the things that she should have done or could have done, or that's in essence, you're placing the blame or placing the responsibility back on her in some way, shape, or form. And I understand that we all know that there are certain situations that you may try to prevent, but you can't place anything back on that person, especially from somebody that is pathological.
And on top of that, and Mr. Simple Fact, he's married. He's married. That was the last thing he could have did was do that because he was married. And he thought that was okay. So when he bypassed that, the game is lost after that. You don't even have no respect for what you got.
You're right, Chastity.
But Chastity, listen here. There are people that live double lives every day. People live double lives. Serial unalivers live double lives. They have whole families and they go out in another time and they unalive people. So people that are pathological, they live double lives. So him being married really is obsolete. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's a predator. He is just a predator.
Yeah, the marriage thing doesn't apply here. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't apply, because we don't know the confines of their marriage. Just because they're married doesn't mean that they're not having some type of open marriage. They could have anything going on in their marriage. We don't know what the hell
get married.
But I don't know. They probably could have said some shit. I don't know. All I'm saying is, I don't know nothing about their marriage situation.
Mike and Vessel, I'm sorry, Mike and Vessel. Hey, Diamond, I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of the platform today. I love you. You guys have a good day, and I'm gonna drop.
How long, Miss Chocolate? I gotta find out if you're gonna fly. If you're gonna fly out.
I'm going to the gala.
I totally agree with you that everybody agrees that.
For sure, make sure you come see.
But the problem everybody's having is the butt. Look, we know, he's wrong, but like the butt. Once you say but, yeah, he wrong, but that's what the problem is. He wrong. He just flat out wrong, man.
Who said but, Mike? Who said that?
That's why
who said but?
It's almost 3 o'clock today.
And a lot of these conversations, it was, I know he was wrong, but. So when you say, I know he was wrong, but you're kind of canceling out the fact that he was wrong, right?
Yes.
I know he was wrong, and that's just period.
I hear y'all, and because I've been on the other side of that conversation. That's not what we were doing. We were doing what we wanted. This is what we've been trying to get to. What we're doing right now. What we're doing. we were literally stuck. We were literally stuck on no matter what y'all say, it's a victim blame. Okay, it's a victim blame. So let's talk about victim blaming because victim blame is being thrown all over fucking TikTok right now.
I'm gonna go back to what I said before,
define
I'm gonna go back
victim
to what I
blaming.
said,
We're learning.
because if you're married and that's something that you're sitting out here doing, you do not care about the aspect of your family. You don't care about how your kids feel. Now he has to go through a court case. It's a lot of things he taken advantage of when he said that he was going to do the things he did. He didn't care. So if that's not a stopping point for you, that but isn't a stopping point. But she's young. But I could have got back on that plane. But she didn't want that cheesecake. But she did this. There's a lot of buts in there that nobody's taking accountability for. But the biggest but is when he said he's married and you got that heritage behind you and you're not even protecting that. Why do I care about how he feels?
Thank you,
Nobody
Chelsea.
cares.
She speaks to the he was wrong, but let me speak to y'all. Y'all men, I can relate with y'all on this because I'm a woman who only dates women. But let me give you a scenario that actually happened. My ex-girlfriend was very manipulative. She manipulated me by saying she would unalive herself if she had to go live with her parents. And so manipulated me into moving her in, I paid all the bills. Her teenage son
Poetic, don't you start that.
Hold on. The teenage son lived with us. I was buying everything. And she would red light, green light her consent all the time. And whenever she said no, no matter if she was manipulative, no matter if she was, trying to catch me up or whatever, whenever she said no, and this is a woman that told me, oh, you can wake me up out my sleep. And then the one time I did it, she wanted to holler boundaries, boundaries. So guess what? Every single time she said no, I physically put my hands up and walked out of the room that I pay mortgage on. Every single time. It was never, I had no rights to her body. No matter what she did to me, I had no rights to her body. Every single time she said no, I physically put my hands up and walked out. So that's why I'm like, it ain't no, well, what she could have done, or she did this, or she did that. I'm telling you, as somebody who has been in a relationship with a manipulative, using woman, that every time she said no, even when she told me I could wake her up, I put my hands up and physically left the room. So there is no but.
All right, let me say that. Asked that question earlier. Why does he think that he was okay to do what he did? You should have seen the comments light up. Some people said because he flew out. Some people said because he took her out to dinner. Some people said because he gave her money at the casino. These people aren't agreeing with him. They're stating why he thought that he was okay. So that was a learning point.
You have no rights to nobody's body, no matter what money you pay.
Right, I understand. Please follow me. Please follow me.
You don't have
I understand. The question was not about him being right on it. It's why does he think that he was obligated to that? And the comments lit up with all of the reasons.
Skywalker, you are still trying to place yourself in the mind.
That's why.
Right. You're still trying to place yourself in the mind of somebody that's sick.
No. Hold on, sir. Hold on. This was not me. This was the comments, because I wanted to see why he thought it was okay.
Question, though. I'm talking to you,
and people answered. People answered that question.
But even still, they're just surmising. You asked the question, and I'm telling you, you are trying to get into the mind of someone that is sick. You cannot reason with somebody that has a pathological issue.
I hear you. Please understand. I hear exactly what you are saying.
When y'all keep reiterating, he can change his question 20 different times, and y'all just gonna keep saying the same thing.
And it's still in the going
Vessel.
back to it. He's not understanding that the question that he asked is harmful. The thing is, although those people threw those answers out as to why they think he thought it was okay, because he may have paid for this, he may have drove all of this way, the basic understanding is that if you do not have consent, no matter what you do to a person, no matter how much money you spent or how far you traveled, that you are not obligated to someone else's body. That's why that question is problematic. We cannot try to get into a mindset of a predator. And you're not understanding that, Scott.
Real quick, because I hear everybody up here, and let me say this first. I'm not taking away from any essay situation. Let me put that out there first before y'all try to take the shit left, like y'all been doing with everybody that come with the questions on her end. Now, it's one thing if they did not know each other.
What?
And
I'm about to agree with Be Real.
It's one thing if it was a situation to where she's walking down the street at night, somebody snatch her up, hold her down, do what they do. That's one thing. And I can understand y'all getting mad if somebody come back asking questions like, oh, what did she do? What was her place in this conversation or in this situation? However, that's not the case. They have had previous conversation. They have been in contact. They had conversations about sex, whether it was for that moment or not, which she tried to throw it off and say it wasn't that for that time. All right, I get all that. But the point is, y'all can't expect people not to come up here and question both sides when y'all don't know the full truth or even know the full story. So I don't understand how so many people on this damn panel is getting upset that people are coming up here questioning shit on her end. Because we all can clearly see, and let me make this clear before I make this statement. What I'm about to say is not saying that she deserves to be touched or essayed, but we can all see that she has a promiscuous personality. Can we all agree to that? So we don't know what she did on the back end. We don't know what she agreed to. We don't fucking know any of that. So everybody up here going so hard and calling this man a predator and saying that all this and that, we don't fucking know what the fuck happened. We can give our opinion on a situation in general about it, but to say them specifically and they got an open case about the shit, everybody sound dumb as fuck up here with this dumb shit. And she was really dumb for getting up here with an open case and getting up here putting a foot in her mouth when the shit is still open. So I don't get what the fuck is the problem on somebody trying to figure out what's going on, what she did on her end. That's not saying that she deserves to be essayed when people come and ask questions. That's what the court gonna do. When they go to court for this, guess what they behind the scenes doing? These same discussions and these same questions that people coming with, they're doing the same shit. Because they're not just gonna take her word for it and run with it. Because at the end of the day, he can get him a lawyer on his end too to work in his defense. So therefore, they can't just take her word and run with it. So they're gonna ask questions.
And we didn't take her word and run with it.
Y'all, sorry, everybody's taking over. You want to know how they're taking her word and running with it? Because everybody's up here calling this man a predator.
Because he said he won.
Before cases even went to court.
Respectfully, he admitted to it. Respectfully. He
haven't even went to court. No one has gotten the full story, and everybody is calling this man a predator.
Be real. Hold on, honey. Hold on for 1 second. The man
Shar was trying to speak.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Nobody is going off of only what she said. We are basing it off of his text messages. He literally admitted that he was talking to her. It's not based on what she said. It's based on what he admitted to. And even though somebody might have a promiscuous behavior or mindset, that never gives anybody the okay to violate them in that way.
Shar, you missed my whole point. I said we don't know the full story, Shar. We don't know what she did on the back end, Shar. We don't know any of this. We just going by that one little text message.
The one little text message?
The one little text, exactly. We don't know what the fuck played out behind that text message or behind the scene. We do not know what played out behind the scene. You can say what it looks like. She already said she's up here to destroy. What is she up here to destroy? What is her goal? What is she trying to destroy?
This is the thing. She said that after she had already been essayed, but she didn't bring the essay story out until someone that he told brought it out. She said that days ago. And why didn't any of you guys go up and address her saying that? But you have a problem now that the story has been leaked, that she's been essayed by this man. Now everybody have an issue with what she said. Why wasn't it addressed by y'all the first time she said it?
What are you referring to?
This man essayed her in December.
What are you referring to?
She said that days ago.
What are you referring to exactly?
And what she said on that platform has nothing to do with that man admitting that she was not.
Sean, what are you referring to exactly? What exactly are you referring to?
Well, I literally just
information that you don't know about, fam. You obviously don't know.
If you don't know what she's been talking about on T's platform or other platforms, I'm responding to literally what you just said. Y'all keep bringing it up that she said she's out here to get men. She said this after that she had already been essayed. I'm not saying that she's right for saying that she's out here to get all red pill men. But she admitted this is like 3 days ago where she talked about this on T's Live. She had already been essayed.
Sure. Let me ask you a question. This is interesting to me that you're defending that point, and I want to ask you this.
Hold up, Vessel. I'm almost finished.
All right.
So when you talk about what she may have done on the back end, yeah, there could have been some things that was done different. She shouldn't have went. She shouldn't have did X, Y, and Z. But we're here now, and the man admitted that he touched her without her consent. So he's a predator. By him already being on a sex offender list, he's a fucking predator.
Yeah.
Nobody's making assumptions here. He's a predator.
Yeah, be real. You need to go get the research, bro. Yeah. So let me ask you this.
Okay, I get that. He's a predator for the situation that he's on. Wait a minute. He's a predator for the situation that he's on the registry for now. That's a fact. But, however, this is an open case. Y'all don't know what the fuck is about to come out of this case, what they gonna dig out of her ass, because she got some more shit behind her. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, I feel I pick up on people's energy very well. Not saying that she deserved, don't take me what I'm saying as she deserved anything. She doesn't deserve, no woman or man or child, nobody deserves to be essayed or disrespectfully touched.
What are you arguing?
What I'm saying is,
trying to understand. If he said
what I'm arguing, let me make my point clear. My point to what I'm saying is, I don't believe that this girl is telling the full story. I believe she painted that shit so that it looked like one way, and so that everybody can think off of that text message that this is what it is. And I believe that some more shit and the truth is going to come out once they go to court and this shit gets going. If that man gets smart like she did, like she's doing with that private investigator and shit, he need to get on the same wave and get smart on his end and cover his motherfucking ass and get some backup just in case. Now, if he's wrong, then the shit need to come out. But all that I'm saying, I'm not saying who's right, I'm not saying who's wrong, because we don't know the full story. All that I'm saying is I am not leaning towards her side just because of those text messages. That's all I'm saying.
So if a person say, I want to touch you again while you conscious, what the fuck are we talking about? Why are we arguing this?
Like I said,
I ain't gonna say
we'll know when the
full
story comes out. We'll know when the
say that y'all.
Oh boy, I thought you was Saywalk came up in here. Hey man, you need to change your voice, man. I thought you was Saywalk shit. I was like, I know you motherfucking lying. All right, go ahead, my bad.
Me?
Man, it was the voice for me, dog. It was the voice for me. I was triggered.
If a person says, I want to try this again when you are conscious, that means you touched her while she was unconscious. There's a difference. You could have said, I want to when you were asleep. Yeah, I touched you when you were asleep. Motherfucker, you said unconscious. So you knew that she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Unconscious means I can't comprehend what is going on. If I'm unconscious, I can't comprehend that at all. You use the word conscious instead of sleep.
So I'm going to come in here and also say that I'm not going to say that what he did wasn't wrong before I say anything. But I am going to say that y'all are ignoring the facts, that the information that y'all have is that this is not her first situation like this. And she knew before she went there. Something ain't right.
Tell me if a sex worker get essayed, y'all gonna say, well, she's a sex worker, so she deserved that shit, and she should have never been sex worker.
I never said she deserved it.
She did not know when she went there. They assumed what happened last night is that
they said she found out when she got to the hotel.
She did not. The way that this happened is that last night somebody was able to search his name on TikTok and it popped up right away and they sent it to the host. They were saying if it was that easy for somebody to search his name on TikTok and find out that she could have done the same thing. She found out this man was on that list by the investigator when she went to do the police report against him. She did not know when she went to the hotel.
So, I got a question.
And I
need you to correct something
ignore
for
her
me.
profile name.
Ignore her profile name.
Yeah, what is her
That she
profile
calls
name?
herself heartbreaker. You called yourself a baby genius and you're not a genius. So what's the point?
But you got Clout Chaser as your profile name.
You're a joke.
I'm clout chasing. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So, Char, I need to ask because maybe I don't understand the details of something, right? The statement where she said she's here to kill, destroy, and all of that, right? That was after the fact. Did she not make the statement that she was coming out to expose married men and that she was doing all of this because she wanted to tap their pocket? That was after.
I heard
she
her
was just saying.
I heard her say this.
No,
days
it was
ago,
before,
like
and I knew it was before. Why
It
she
was
thinks she
before
know
when-
every
it
damn
was-
thing. I listened to.
Exactly.
So when-
They
so
said that
when
shit
was it?
too.
Because I heard her say this in January, and the
It-
essay happened in December. So when did she say that?
That's what I'm asking. I need some clarity. That I'm a lot of the stuff that was happening on their live. Well, we don't really go over them. Some
That's
of y'all
what they've been saying all morning.
But from my understanding,
She said this in the live
putting
the
that
day
rhetoric
before,
out
like
there.
Shar said. She said that in the live the day before, like Shar said, that she came to destroy these red pill men, kill, destroy, whatever. Unalive, like the saying goes. She said that talking about red pill men. And let's say it again. If you out here willingly giving women money, why they not gonna take it? She got an OnlyFans. She sell her pictures. You paid for something. You paid for pictures, not her body, not access to her body. Well, what are we talking about? So because he chose to fly out, he chose to fly to Florida. That means he has.
I don't think we got the truth, yo, Dab. I'm for real, because we got people in the comments saying that she been said this a long time ago, like she was targeting married men.
She did.
And y'all listen, this whole red pill, blue pill thing.
Said this morning.
This whole red pill, blue pill thing. That's weird to me. I'm just being honest. These are just men. They may have a different ideology, but they still men. They still women. Nobody's running around. Ain't no men running around talking about red pill, blue pill women.
The real motive is gonna come out if that man is smarter fucking up. If you enough, the real motherfucking shit will come the fuck out. Bottom line, she's been said that shit way before the essay. Shar, you don't know every damn thing like you think you do. She been said
I
the
literally
fucking
asked
shit.
you, did you know? And you said nothing.
Hey, be real. I got a question for you.
Y'all women are being
real.
biased though.
Do you think? Hey, be real. Do you think it could have been an
Sweet Sonny,
extortion
it doesn't
type
have anything to do with the essay. I'm just trying to get clarity for myself to understand what was said.
If you just said it right now out of your own mouth that her targeting married men to get money from them, what does that have to do with the essay?
Nothing. I just want to understand when it was
we keep
said.
bringing that up.
Because I'm trying to understand it.
No,
I'm
because
trying
y'all trying to paint any picture, y'all trying to find anything to paint her in a bad light.
I didn't say that. I said I'm trying to understand
She said
it.
she wants to destroy
I
also.
didn't say that.
Destroying part. What is the destroying part?
It's because they are trying to see what her motive is for doing this. Because now people are saying that conversation that she had with Crown, that she knew before she went to the hotel that this man was on that list. So everything is in efforts to say that she already knew, to paint her as like her motive was negative, just like Rib Sauce came up here and said she went into
didn't already know. We all heard that. We heard say that she didn't already know. She said the investigator told her that part. We got that.
Have some self-control. So
God damn, I think she know every damn thing.
I literally muted when y'all were talking. I'm asking you to have respect. I just walked back something that I said because the comments let me know I was wrong about it. So I'm trying to correct it. I don't know every fucking thing. That's why I asked you, because you act like you know. So anyway, it's all in efforts to paint what her motive may have been. Even if her motive was to expose these men, if she went to that hotel and she went to sleep and that man touched her in her sleep like he say he did, it's still SA no matter what her motive was for going to that hotel. That's the point. She could be wrong on a lot of shit. Her behavior on this app could be dead wrong.
That's right. Her behavior could be absolutely dead wrong, but it was still wrong that he touched her. But, you know, some of us just want to know the whole story.
This man is so childish, I can't.
Some of us still want to know all the details.
I agree with Shard. Like, the motive is still stands. He said unconscious, so he knew what he was. I don't know. Y'all, I just don't understand y'all men, and I just pray y'all don't tell y'all daughters this shit, because y'all do realize y'all daughters could be in full-blown relationships with a motherfucker, and they could do the same thing to your daughters. To your
we just trying to get information, though. That's the whole point. Y'all, I understand it when y'all do that, man. Y'all blaming us for asking questions.
It's reality. Ain't that what y'all been up here talking about all day?
Ain't no damn reality. Y'all be killing me with that. That's what be irritating.
Oh, now it's y'all killing me.
Let's take SA off the table. You'll do the same thing about a man not going out and getting a job. You'll do the same thing about if I had a car accident. Oh, it don't matter. You ran the red light, so you wrong. But what if I ran the red light and my fucking brake went out? It's like, damn, every time we try to have a conversation.
But hold up, hey,
you've been doing that. Hold on, Vessel. You've been doing that ever since you got up in the box. You've been coming up with all this hypothetical story, but now it's a problem.
I'm just trying to get the information, but every time we talk about it, y'all shut it down.
So what's the difference of me doing it? You've been doing it.
Okay. I really want us to work on changing our mindset into like I said earlier, some people think that people like her or women like her, whether she's a sex worker, whether she's her that's shaking her ass online or got provocative pictures, or she looks promiscuous, or she appears appears promiscuous. We have a mindset. I'm saying we, I'm not saying all of us, but some people have a mindset that those kind of people deserve what they get. And we just need to reframe the way that we think about that, because no one deserves that type of treatment, no matter how they present themselves, no matter what kind of line of work they're in. No one deserves to be sexually assaulted or to be violated in any kind of way, right? So I just want us to try to reframe the way that we think about those things, because we do have an unconscious bias sometimes against or towards people that work in that industry or present themselves in a more promiscuous or provocative way. But just don't think that way, because that could be your sister, your mother, your daughter, somebody else that may have wore a tube top that day, and somebody comes by and pulls their shirt down and grabs their chest. It's just stop thinking that way, please. That's all I'm saying, please.
So at this point, the conversation is going in circles because nobody clearly said on this panel. Nobody has. Hold up, DJ. DJ. Nobody has said that.
We just been trying to say that it's dangerous. That's all.
They're saying that it implies that. So when you say those kind of things, it's implying.
No, that's how you take it.
Genius, you gotta echo.
It's DJ Candy.
They say directly out of them, not directly implying anything. What they said, nobody's saying that they deserve. If
you can realize that what
they said, nobody deserved to be touched. No one deserves to be essayed. I think everybody that got up here and spoke their point, they started off with that. And then everybody keeps on turning around and saying the same thing. Y'all saying that they deserve, just because they're a sex worker or stripper, they deserve to be touched. Nobody has said that out of their fucking mouth. Like, y'all making the conversation go in circles.
Said that out of your mouth,
shit.
Right, and that's what we keep saying, man. Y'all, if y'all don't want to be a part of the conversation, then y'all need to rotate, because y'all are the only ones that keep killing the conversation. Let us have the conversation. Either participate or don't. Don't participate if you don't want to do it. If you don't fly, take your own advice. Let the shit
participate in the conversation. It's not a conversation if we all sitting up here agreeing with you.
You said that about her.
This is not agreeing. Y'all just killing the conversation.
No, but what Keith, sorry, Mr. Safe Space just said, and Be Real said nobody said that. He literally talked about the girl having a promiscuous personality. We had a lady that came up here earlier and said the girl was a sugar baby.
If you heard what I said no one deserves to be SA, so don't take nothing I'm saying.
Yes, but when
you're not going to repeat what I'm saying like I said it in that sense. What I said exactly was, we all can see she has promiscuous personality, and my point to saying that was, we don't know what she was doing or saying on the back end. The point was, we don't know the whole story. So that wasn't to say that she deserves to be SA. So you want to ask me what I said?
The word deserve. I never said that you said that anybody deserves something. You need to try listening. Calm down.
Well, fuck, don't be repeating what I'm saying. I say what I speak direct. That's one thing about me. Don't change what the fuck
and
I'm
we're
saying.
also saying that putting yourself in these predicaments are dangerous.
What I'm saying is that when he
I ain't got to talk yet.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Shit. Every time I said something, somebody interrupted me, but that's all I want to say right now.
You did that to say nothing. Damn.
I was already talking before. Somebody else cut me off, and I let them finish talking.
What I'm trying to say is that when y'all come up here and y'all said nobody deserves to be touched, and then y'all say but, and then you bring up stuff like a promiscuous personality. When that lady came up here earlier and talked about the girl is a sugar baby, and the daddy just wanted some sugar. She know what it was if the man spent money on her. The person that came up here and talked about how she posing in her Instagram, you guys aren't directly saying what she deserves, but you're bringing in her behavior before this to some way justify what happened to her. You're not outright doing it, but you are implying it when you say, but hold up.
That's what that is saying. Sean, can you comprehend?
Self-control. I didn't overtalk anybody up here. I didn't overtalk anybody up here. You could wait till I'm finished. So like I was saying, you guys
right now. So how about this? How about this, Star and Baby Jeans? Watch this. I'm gonna help y'all just real quick. Can we? And I'm asking the whole panel. Can we do this for 1 second? Can we take off SA right for a second, and let's talk about her behavior just by itself? And if SA was never in the picture, could we address that?
But that is my point. Her behavior on this app has been ongoing for months. If y'all had a problem with her behavior towards men, why haven't y'all been addressed it? Why wait until something else?
I don't know the girl. I've never seen her until this time.
Hold up, because the problem is Sean's taking this conversation and taking it every goddamn direction. Sean, nobody said they had a problem. Well, how are you getting all this shit out of what people are saying?
I'm not finished.
You are getting all the wrong things out of what people are saying. Nobody said they had a problem with how she is on this. Our point of mentioning
I'm not saying that you.
I don't know the girl. I'm not. I just want to know. Like,
sir, I'm not just talking about you. Can you calm down and have some self?
I'm not just saying me, but you're still taking what everybody's saying and switching. Nobody's saying they have a problem with how she is. When they mention how she is on this app, they're saying she's putting herself in those in a predicament where she could be SA easily because she's that type of personality. That's the point of mentioning that. It's not saying she deserves it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This is what, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. If you already thought that she was promiscuous, you knew that before she got SA, y'all never addressed it. If y'all had a problem with her saying that she coming for men and their money and married men, y'all been knew that and y'all never addressed it until she got SA. Now you want to point out her behavior.
Sean, who said they had a problem?
Sir, be quiet.
I don't know the girl.
Who directly said they had a problem, Sean? Who directly said they got a problem with how she is on the app?
I'm not talking to you.
Well, tell me, I'm asking you, who directly said that? Name one person.
With this grown ass angry
man. Stop yelling, man. Stop yelling. You're not
talking a lot of bullshit, Sean. Name one person that said it. Name one person that said they got a problem with it.
If you did not say it, I'm not talking to you. What
I want to know who
don't
said
you
it.
understand? What is wrong with your comprehension?
Who said it?
It's other people on this panel. People have
been
who said this live have been going on since 6 o'clock this morning.
Who said it?
Not the only person up here. You know what? I'm not gonna go back and forth and tussle.
I paid my bills. I did 3 invoices. I done watched
you ain't gotta tell him. I tell him. You said it.
Nobody say shit directly, and you can't name not person that said they got a problem with how she is on this app. Yes, I
clearly says that
do.
you got a problem with women who do what you do. What do you mean? You're clearly saying it just because you ain't saying I got a problem
Ain't
with what
nobody
you do.
said it.
You're saying it by saying
If
what
I
the
said
fuck you
I got a
just said.
problem, say I
Clearly
got a
means that you have
it
a
don't
problem
matter how you
with what
gotta
she
change it
does.
up. You
The fact that
comprehend
you
it.
talking about she got a
Problem,
with
gotta say I got
background,
a problem.
she got a fucked up name on TikTok. All of these things that you're saying and saying that you got a problem with what the fuck she do off of
Say she
TikTok
had a
or on
name on
TikTok.
TikTok.
It comes off as if you saying she deserves the shit. That's what it sounds like.
It ain't saying she deserves nothing unless somebody says she deserves it. Period. Okay. So you can try to change it and make it what you want to make it, Clout and Shar. Unless somebody says she deserves what she got for how
You just speaking loud and we hear you. That's all. You speaking loud and we hear you.
And here's something else that's been happening. A woman can come up here and say the same exact shit that we saying, but y'all ain't gonna take it as in we're saying that she deserved that shit. So because it's men saying that shit, y'all think that we saying that she deserved that shit.
Them women come up here talking the same shit y'all talking. They get the business too.
They can say a lot more. They can say a lot more without y'all saying that shit.
The business
no,
too.
I'm not.
Yes,
I guarantee you somebody in the comments gonna say the same shit that I just said.
Fuck they're saying when they're speaking directly. If somebody wanted to say they got a problem with how she is or she deserves to be essayed, they can motherfucking say it out of their grown ass goddamn mouth. Period.
We got a moment of silence. Who is this? Mr. Stan on it. Who is this? Okay.
Mr. Stan on.
All right, y'all. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Y'all see Diamond is in overtime. Okay.
Diamond.
Yes.
This boy, let me tell you something. I was not planning on waking up or going to sleep to this shit right now.
So you don't know what now?
I did not plan on going to goddamn sleep last night to this shit right here.
Oh, yeah.
I was stuck yesterday fucking around this goddamn shit.
I wasn't.
I want to go.
Yeah, the diamond in the dark, the koala diamond today.
Hi, yeah. I'm moving around.
Diamond, get you some power banks. Everybody in the year 2024, everybody should have some power banks by now. So when your power goes out, you can still charge your phone.
I got me one. Hey, Chastity. I need to put them in the TikTok shop.
I was about to say that.
Listen, y'all need to go on my TikTok shop. I have some really cute stylish stuff in my TikTok shop. Everything in my TikTok shop is what everybody needs and should have in their home. No lie, I'm not just saying this just to be saying it. But you guys need to go to the TikTok shop. A lot of y'all need to purchase y'all tickets for the gala. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all need to purchase y'all tickets for the gala.
Yep.
Also, you guys, the gala will be filmed for the reality show as well. Just want to let you guys know that everybody that attend the gala will be filming. They will be filming the gala for the reality show as well.
Can I get a starring role? If I ain't getting a starring role, I ain't done.
Now, be real.
I put that on my mama.
What did you just say? Be real. When you said, what did you say?
What?
The last part you said.
Y'all don't like my filters?
It's the lip. It's the lip.
Go ahead. Chastity.
I noticed that every time you come up here, you want to address the situation. You want the woman to be to blame. Well, this time she not. And I'm going to tell you why. When he took them drag nuts over there to Wind Creek Casino and trying to get on and stuff like that, and when he was up there trying to buy her stuff and stuff like that, show his pockets don't floor in, and now he can't hunch on her, he mad. Now he laying in the bed with the blue balls, and she don't want to give him none, right? So now why is you mad that she said that she didn't want him touching her if he went to bed with a whole jogging suit on? If she went to bed with a whole jogging suit on, what that mean? All she wanted was some cheesecake. She said, bring me some cheesecake. That's what she said.
You know what?
Now, Chastity.
Hold on, Chastity. You just pointed something out that I wasn't even thinking about. You just did a comparison between two types of people. I'm almost done. Jaywalk did the same thing when he went and got that girl hair done.
You be real, but be real fake with it.
He went and got that girl hair done right after.
Now, Chastity. Now, Chastity. I don't know how many fucking panels you done seen me on, but if you, once again, y'all are very delusional on this motherfucking app. For the few people that have got up and called themselves saying something to be real and saying some irrelevant ass shit, talking about be real always one-sided. Apparently you don't know fucking be real. But if you want to learn be real, sit back, take a seat, and learn motherfucking be real, okay? Before you try to address me and tell me how the fuck I am on these panels and who the fuck I come for. Because I don't give a fuck how loud you is, how ratchet your motherfucking ass is. So you can't tell goddamn be real.
How you know I'm ratchet? How you know I'm ratchet? You met me in person. See how you real fake with that?
You don't know who the fuck I come for these goddamn panels for.
How you know I'm ratchet?
If you don't be real.
But how do you know I'm ratchet though?
If your motherfucking ass ain't listening, I speak, then you need to shut the fuck up and don't speak on what the fuck I speak on. Period. Now,
you speak on because this my phone. I done told you about my phone before. You got mad about that. So I'm just trying to let you know. Just because you feel one way about the situation ain't nothing. That girl been showing her ass on this computer and stuff like that. Them men ain't have nothing to say about it. But it was okay. It was okay when they found out that Lord had them pictures in his phone then, wasn't it? See,
just don't call her out her name, bro. Just don't call her out her name. You do good right now. You good.
My friend, I don't know them, and I don't care. But he was real on me. Instead of trying to defend one person and don't defend the other one, he was dead wrong. He was married. He got on that plane with that cheesecake. He bought it to her. He went to Red Creek Casino, lost his goddamn money, and had to go home. And now he got a charge. That's his business. I'm not going to be worried about what the fuck
you're breaking up, be real. We can't hear you.
That man. Look at God.
We can't hear you, be real. You're breaking up.
All right, y'all. For everybody in here, y'all.
Hey, y'all ain't finna fuck around and play with that. Not what I'm gonna do.
Y'all, we are on my backup page. You guys follow this page. We are on my backup page. If you're not following this page, you're messing up because that we are not on the main page. Y'all, we are on the backup page. Follow this page. Click link tree, you guys. Click the link tree in my bio. It will take you out to my website to purchase the tickets. Y'all, my showcase is in my profile on here, you guys. That will take y'all directly to my TikTok shop. A lot of you guys did not know how to get to my TikTok shop. Now we are on the page. You can go to my TikTok shop from here. Yes, you guys, we are on Black Diamond 2. Follow this page, you guys. Follow this page.
Down where your shop at? I don't see it down at the bottom.
Because if I post it, I'm going to get violations.
Oh, okay. Chad, I got a question for you.
I want to address. I want to address some things. I got some questions I want to ask.
What's your question
I want to ask now, Diamond. I'm not talking to you. Diamond, why do they have recliners in the funeral home? Can I ask you a question? Who in there sitting down taking time at the funeral home that they done got some recliners in it? And let me ask you another question, Diamond. Leave me alone, Vessel. Let me ask you another question, Diamond.
Hold on, wait, you guys. Hold on, wait. Y'all click my link tree. Hear me out. When y'all click my link tree, it will take y'all to y'all have to just click it. It'll say it's not a safe. It'll say it's not safe, but it is, you guys. It's just something that I have to do that I didn't get around to.
Somebody's gonna speak into your mic.
I know that's right.
So yes, you guys,
I'm speaking my mic.
That I haven't done yet. So you guys go ahead and click the link tree. And yes, y'all go ahead and click the link tree, y'all, and go to the website. Now my TikTok shop is on my profile. Thank you, Carson, for the money gun. My TikTok shop is on my profile, you guys, on this page. So yes, you guys can go to my I got the beer going on. So you guys can go to my page, my showcase, honey, on here. We are on Black Diamond 2. Everybody that's in here, y'all need to follow the host. What I'm cooking, I am cutting up my cabbage. I'm cooking me a cabbage.
I got a beef with you, Cassie, for real. Don't you come up and yell. I got a beef with you.
Anyway, I said I was going to talk to Diamond because I don't want to talk to you. And I sure said I don't want to talk to you.
No, but you're going to have to answer something because I'm mad at you about something that you did last week that you did not fucking do.
What did I do?
You came up on this motherfucking panel, talked about every goddamn thing that you did at the goddamn gala last year, and then you gonna goddamn me just skip the fact that I was your first name. You didn't even acknowledge that shit, and I want another one this
I wasn't trying to dance with you with that triangle of women you had up there.
You didn't dance with me. You did not dance with me. Say it ain't so.
We danced one song.
That's
and
right.
I gave you that church dance. Thank you.
Whatever. I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna spin you around this time. We're gonna dance on the boat. You coming keep getting on the boat this year?
You should get them hospital passes with your ID on top of them, and then you have to stick them on your dress because I don't know what's going on this year. Let me tell you something else, Diamond. Can you ask that man to put some regular chicken out there this time because that spicy chicken, it was off the chain. But then later on that night, I was making some moves. You know what I'm saying, Diamond? Diamond, everything was so wonderful. And let me tell you something else, Diamond. Let me tell you something else. Whoever showed out on them dresses this year was the bomb. But I got to get back to this stuff right here. So at the funeral home, right, now they done put up TV in the funeral home. Who's staying in there watching them? Who watching the game, Diamond, at the funeral home? This is what I want to know. Because I just been down there looking around and stuff like that, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Because now they got required.
Don't mean the Super Bowl going on.
Who's spending time down there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is they delivering all this stuff over there? Then on top of that, who really want to take them roses home on top of that thing after they've been? I'm trying to figure this shit out because some of this stuff ain't making no sense. Is it making sense to you? And why is they got all them infirmities going on around all these towns? Like they used to have so many infirmities, but now they got a bunch of them. I'm trying to figure that out too. And why is that the cheese that went up in the store? You know that hoop cheese that used to be $1.98 that you could eat with the cheese crackers? Why is it now $9.99? I'm trying to figure that out. They making the same cheese the same way, and then they done made it smaller than what it was last year. And let me ask you a question. The Roman noodles in the bowl, don't they tell you not to put them motherfuckers in the microwave? The bowl say put the water inside the bowl, and now they putting them in the microwave. Don't y'all know y'all can get that foam stuff stuck in y'all system and y'all stuff be bagged up for months? Y'all need to start reading this stuff because I'm starting to read stuff now. I'm seeing that this stuff might not be okay. I'm asking you another question too, Diamond. How many times Walmart gonna have a sale to put everything on stuff for $1? Do you know I made a mistake and dropped some fire on one of my shirts the other day and that sucker melted? How do cotton melt, Diamond? I just want to know that. I want to know that too. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Like I've been actually sitting back looking at it. And let me ask you a question. How do they put mussels in a can and they still look like regular mussels? Do you think that's what that is, or is that pottage meat? I'm trying to figure this shit out, Diamond, because I'm not finna start putting a lot of stuff in my stomach no more because some of this stuff ain't right. Diamond.
Benefit. Oh yeah, before you.
Don't you worry about what I eat for being real. Don't you worry about because let me tell you what I eat.
You go vegan with me, Chaz. We're gonna go vegan too.
Why your ass think you gonna keep jumping up here coming at me?
I know somebody like it. Don't you worry about it.
Learn me before you try to come at me because
I'm not finna learn you. I'm not, but you finna learn me though.
Be real gonna come at any motherfucking body who he feel like coming the fuck at. It don't matter, man.
You get ready to come out. You gonna be come on. You gonna be come on when you come out of that. That's what you finna get.
How about that? Talking like she's saying something, a goddamn thing, but the same thing every time. A $39.99 damn phone bill.
Why you listening? You must like it. You must like it.
You ain't saying a motherfucking thing. All you do is repeat yourself. You're not funny. All right, shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. But I know one thing. Them old folks rubbing on that being gay. Now what that means? Go somewhere and sit down.
Just shut up some damn time. You're too loud.
Be real. You're wrong, bro. Chastity funny.
Chastity, thank you for making me laugh today.
I think you need to turn that motherfucking funny bone on, player.
For making me laugh.
You need to find somebody to go sing in his mic while you sit up playing with me. I'm not the one, buddy. I'm not the one.
You funny.
I just had to say.
I think you need some healing to do. Be real. You need to go get healed, man. Laughter heals the soul, player.
It does. And Chastity, thank you so much. And Chastity, to answer your question, I'm the person that keep the flowers on top of the casket.
Hey, listen, kid. Somebody to bring me some more peace lilies. I got a whole peace lily garden. I am providing peace lilies to the lost ones this year.
Thank you, Chastity. I'm back down. But
Somebody else thinks.
Stay up here, man.
I'm crying.
Chastity, I love me some you, and I appreciate every time you pop up in the panel, baby. I really do. Thank you for being you.
Well, thank you, because y'all don't know, this past week dealing with my mom at this hospital has really done wore me down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because really, to be honest with you, my mama is my best friend. I grew up not knowing she wasn't my mama. I'm gonna tell you what happened. My grandmama raised all her grandkids. And at the age of 13 years old, I found out that the woman that would walk around, I've been acting like she was my sister, was my mama. And she did that so my mama could have a life growing up. But when my grandmama fell sick, I found out she was my mama, so I had to really build a relationship with her again. So being older now and having to take care of my mom, I really did find out that the love for your mom, you'll never really have another one like that. You know, so it's important for me that when people take care of their mom and take care of their family, you know, sometimes y'all don't realize you can't pick your family. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. And the part of your family that you can keep close to you, try to do that. And if y'all can help y'all mama, please help y'all mama, because sometimes she can't help you in money, but they can help you in prayers. You understand what I'm saying? My dad, when my dad passed away, my dad was a pastor, and he told me sometimes prayer takes you to the next generation. You understand what I'm saying? Because you'll remember that. You won't remember the money. You know what I'm saying? Because you can spend money anytime, but taking something along with you. And them older people, as you see your parents get old, a lot of people don't get a chance to see that. And a lot of people bury their kids before they bury themselves. So you have to understand life is important. You know, all this stuff, this rah-rah stuff, the cars and all that stuff like that. I ain't never seen no U-Haul on the back of a funeral home truck. You can't take none of this stuff with you, but you know what you can understand that people, you know, the investment, the energy, the things that you know can take you, because things that you think won't help you here, it may not be that you're doing good for them and that person give it to you back. It may be 3-4 years down the line and your child stuck somewhere in that same hand that you gave somebody. They'll give it to your child and you don't know it. So y'all, you just got to be careful with people. You understand what I'm saying? We joking fake, but that's real. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to know, I really do appreciate you, and thanks for all the prayers yesterday. She came out real good. Everything is fine. She just getting old, you know. And sometimes them children, let me tell you something about parents. When they get old, they start reverting back to children. Like, you got to stop them jokers from climbing on stuff. They 68 years old with a ventilator, and you got to climb to get up there and get. You see what I'm saying? I need them to go somewhere and sit down when they get old. All of a sudden, now they want the word you have to death. You done told them you going to the store. Now they got to call you 15,000 times because you got to go to the store. But you know what? She could call me 15,000 more every day, because one day I'm not going to be able to hear her ask me to go to the store. So I do appreciate y'all. And I appreciate Diamond for keeping me going yesterday while she was going through a surgery and stuff like that. Y'all was hilarious yesterday. And I want y'all to know I do appreciate y'all.
Chastity, I got a question though before you roll out. Look, can you do me a favor? I know since you got opportunity to go back up to the hospital, can you go get me some of them blue booties that got the little rubber thing on? Just ask them for a whole big pack, like
I'm gonna bring you some of the pregnancy panties because you don't need them.
Chastity, my prayers are with you, sweetie. I've lost both of my parents, and there's nothing like a mother or a father's love. I tell you
not
that.
the pregnancy panties.
We're gonna get you there, because Vesta I told you to stop running your mouth. You've been running your mouth all day long.
I got time today. I had time today.
I can't. Chastity, I will continue.
That's why you didn't get but $2 yesterday.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Yeah. Hold on, wait.
I'm cheap.
So listen, y'all. How many of y'all got goals this year to open up your own businesses? How many of you guys have goals to work for yourself this year?
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
I'm trying to start my this year.
Yes, absolutely.
Go ahead. You finna tell us about the money?
I'm 10 years in on my
You got your Sam's unique ID? Come on, talk to me.
Get your LLCs, get your EINs and get your LLCs. Open up y'all business. Open y'all business accounts. I don't know if y'all know what the hell they mean. The service will change.
They're saying there's a lot of tax increases on LLCs now, so people are switching over to S corp.
They're going up on every goddamn thing. I'm sick of this shit with these.
Man.
Yes.
I'm finna sell my house and buy me a fucking trailer.
I'm gonna take these LD lights out of my yard and just start throwing them around in the room. So when the lights go off, the lights can come on. I'm not gonna keep on dealing with this mess.
Y'all get ready to open up y'all business accounts. If y'all are not in a credit union or can't get in a credit union, go to some of these other banks that are have offers, and go to some of these banks, y'all, that will pay y'all to open up your business account with them. Okay. Go to some of those banks, y'all. When y'all open up y'all business account, go to some of those banks that will pay y'all to open up y'all business account with them. Chase is always paying y'all, always sending money out. Some I just received one of them. It said you could earn $400. You could earn up to $400 with a minimum of $2,000 deposit with your business. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all go to these banks and let them get y'all to open up y'all businesses with them. Navy Federal is good, but that's why I say it for some people that cannot get in Navy Federal. If you cannot get in Navy Federal, right? If you cannot get any of the credit unions, go to some of these banks that are offering money to help y'all, to offering money actually, you know, to for y'all to open up y'all businesses. Y'all get them extra $400. Get them extra $500.
Right.
Truist is a good bank for businesses too.
Who?
Truist.
Is they paying us? Is they paying you to open up accounts? I ain't going nowhere unless they tell me that if y'all want my business, and in order for y'all to want my business, y'all paying, y'all giving $500. If y'all, if they are they paying? Do they have some money to give?
I don't know, but I was told that by another bank that they were a good bank for business.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was told that by my bank.
That 500 be some type of trick. I forgot how it worked.
No, it don't. No, it do not. No, it do not. No, it
No,
do
I'm talking
not.
about they give you the money, but it be some.
Not with Chase, right? Here's the thing. With Chase, if you open up a business account with a minimum of a $2,000 deposit, you can earn the $400. They're giving away. Chase always give you away money. Always. I don't know about y'all. Chase always gave away money.
Hey,
They
Truth,
said,
Truth. Oh, I'm sorry, Diamond. I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Truth. The scam is you get $500, but it's basically on your annual fees that you got to pay. We'll waive your $500 fees. It's some catch to it.
Yeah,
no, listen, not with Chase, y'all. I don't know how y'all. Chase always gave away money. Y'all need to look up.
Diamond, right? Chase is good to their people, but I'm with other banks. Yeah,
right. Chase always gave away money. Always.
All right. Now,
Hey, Diamond, what about I know last year you was talking about something real good too, like for business owners that don't have like healthcare and stuff like that. You was talking about a card or something for their healthcare, like a spending account or something. Because you was getting ready to go to the dentist.
I was getting ready to go where?
To the dentist.
Oh, I got Care Credit.
Care Credit, yeah, that's it. What is that?
Care Credit, you guys, is a credit is a credit card that you can use anything to have anything to do with medical, dental. If you guys got pets, you guys can use your Care Credit with pets. Care Credit is the bomb.
Yeah, them damn pet insurance is expensive than a motherfucker.
Can't you use that for surgery? Yeah, you can use Care Credit for hell yeah.
Matter of fact,
hold on, wait a minute. If you guys got the Care Credit card with the chip in it, you can use that Care Credit anywhere like a regular Care Credit, like a regular credit card. I have a Master Care Credit card.
I know your ass lying. You are not buying groceries with your damn health spending card.
Huh?
I know you're not buying no goddamn groceries with your health spending card.
Here's the thing with Care Credit, if you swipe that card, you get points.
Damn. Can I catch a flight too?
You can, listen, you get points. It's a MasterCard. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
Diamond, Diamond, I have a question. So as a young woman who is establishing you know, what my LLC is going to look like and things like that, I observed a live that you had concerning business and finance and all of those things. Is there a particular time when you're going to do that again?
We need to do one of those lives again. We were gonna do it today, but we could definitely do it tomorrow for everybody that's on the board. We can have a financial live tomorrow.
That would be wonderful.
We can have a financial live tomorrow.
Hey, Diamond, it's a girl named Zen by morning, Zen by night, T. She said she wanted to come up, but she don't have enough followers. But she said she run her business too.
Oh, okay. Okay. When you shop online, a lot of stores earn your Sky Miles. Yeah. Like y'all, like
How many follows you?
I'm gonna talk company because I go through them. It's called All Savers. All Savers is incredible. They cover almost every single thing you can think of.
What's that? What's All Savers?
See, for the clappers.
That's the insurance that my family's on, and I pay for it out of pocket because I have my own company. So All Savers, you need to Google that. You're gonna see it's probably one of the best that's out there. And this is everything from hyperpigmentation. They'll get you retinol. They'll give you HRT, hormone replacement therapy. They even, chiropractic. They even cover that. Chiropractic, massage.
What is it called again?
Anything you can think of. It's called All Savers.
And this stuff is the healthcare too?
Oh, yeah, this is healthcare. It covers everything, dental, vision, and, overall checkups, everything. That's
so this ain't this is outside of like the marketplace.
Yeah, you're gonna. It's like a private thing, but they're one of the biggest private things.
Yeah, I like information like this.
Yeah, it's All Savers.
It's the new year. We can find out some better deals, baby.
So yeah, Google that and you'll see some extraordinary, some great rates.
That's how much it is for you to renew to pay for your business license every year. How much you pay?
I haven't did it. This is my first year, so I haven't renewed that. But let me go look. I'm glad you said it. I'll tell you in a few seconds.
It's like I have to do a county and a city business license, and mine runs about maybe like $250 for both. When I
what state you in?
Alabama.
Okay. Say 137 in Florida.
Dummy, yeah. I'm in Florida. Mine's $75.
Just like said that.
$175 per business.
Mine gonna be about 1,000. I'm just.
Somebody have said something about an S corp. I'm just saying, as a business owner, you have to be making at least $124,000 profit on your business, or I'm sorry, gross. That's wrong, gross, before an S corp will benefit you tax wise, and that's coming from a business owner with 2 accountants. So you start off with your LLC.
People, okay, so the C corp, okay, honey, when we
S corp, you move up to your S corp when you start making your business starts making $124,000 or more.
Well, that means a lot of small businesses ain't gonna go to an S corp, huh?
No, I'm a small business owner, and I've moved over to an S corp last year.
I said a lot of them, because it depends on what your business. What are you selling? What type of business do you have?
Oh, I'm a private practice owner, a group private practice owner.
Okay, well, yeah, you making the money. Yeah, a lot of that's why I said a lot of businesses, if they ain't bringing in that amount a year, they don't qualify, right?
It's not really a qualification that for like a tax deduction, or so you're not paying so much in taxes. It just revenue wise makes more sense to switch to an S corp when your business starts making that type of money. Then your taxed income will be different, and you won't be paying out so much at the end of the year. If you make that amount and you stay as an LLC, then you might end up paying more taxes than what you had anticipated.
What you're saying is exactly right, but here's the thing. It'll put you in a quandary because now there's more detriment if something goes wrong, whether it's in your practice or you can and get a lot more out of it on your personal side. They can hit you. Whereas a LLC, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit more taxes, but you're more covered or protected.
Yeah.
Just not look at that in a different way.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Diamond.
I don't know dumb questions.
Diamond. My shit just $50.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
You know what? I need to check and see.
Now, mine's $50 because my business registered in Georgia. Even though I live in North Carolina, but I got a second residence, so I kept mine registered in Georgia. And I've been escort for over a decade. And when you escort, you get a whole lot of deductions. And I haven't paid. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, but you don't pay no tax. I ain't paid the taxes in years. So you write off every goddamn thing.
Hey, my man, we need to talk, man. I got a question for you because I was gonna call you the other day. I'm doing my test right now. I need to know something.
This is so Vessel. That's for your annual registration.
Yep. I'm finna pay it right now, so I don't have to worry about it no more.
Pay it for. I think you can pay it up to 2 years too.
I'll wait.
Pay it up to 2 years, like, and then you gotta worry about it.
I itemize everything, Diamond, from a toothbrush. If I'm swiping my card on it, it's getting put down on paper. I write off everything.
I can't wait to write my goddamn light bill off. These motherfuckers got me fucked up this year. Gas bill too.
You not? Are you on the Vessel? You should be on the fix.
I am. That's why I said they got me fucked up. They raised it.
But here's the thing, Vessel. You know we used a lot more. We used a lot more this year. It was hotter this year than ever, and it was colder. You know, so we used a lot more. So I know I'm expecting mine to go up.
Listen, I had business meetings in my office, in my game room. I had an event in the theater room. I had an event in the kitchen on the patio. Like I had events all over this motherfucker. We're gonna use this motherfucker. Don't y'all pay me no attention. I'm just acting a fool right now.
And also, like if you have children or whatever, and if you can switch to escort, you know, open up your a payroll account with ADP, whatever company you want to choose, and pay yourself on a weekly basis. And then at the end of the year, you can file a W-2 and file your business taxes also. So,
yo, that's what I wanted to call you and ask you about. I'm glad you brought it up. So, as an individual member of an LLC, you don't have to do payroll. You can do pay yourself on the 1099. That's what that's what I wanted to know. Like, are you doing ADP or are you doing the individually? Well, you.
Oh, so listen, y'all. Also, too. So, y'all know when y'all buy cars. Let's go, country boy, with the subscription. Some of the cars, well, some of the newer model cars, they have a Type A and Type B.
What?
Yeah.
Baby, what's the Type A and B?
Maintenance A, maintenance
Oh.
A, maintenance B.
I heard about that with expensive cars because you got money like that.
I ain't got no money. So listen, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. So when you go to get your car service, you have to get, it depends on which one is up. You got to get your car service for service A or service B, right? So I was thinking, right? I guess that's another way for them to get some damn money, make money off of us. Because if y'all can remember, our cars ain't used to have no damn A and B.
Yeah.
No, it was just oil and gas.
Right.
Yeah, Diamond, you talking about you got A and B. You got 2,000 like me. You only got one office. His name Rufus, and he a shade tree mechanic.
That's funny too.
That's true.
So I'm assuming like
my dude's name Bruce.
So I'm assuming like is that another way for them to make money off of us?
Yeah.
I seen a young lady. She had posted on TikTok Yeah, she posted on TikTok for her service B. For her service B on her Mercedes was $3,000.
I know you motherfucking lying.
For her service B on her Mercedes was $3,000.
Diamond, can you
Fuck,
hear
I
me?
gotta pay for 2 goddamn lights. Ooh.
Diamond.
Yeah. I told these
I
motherfuckers to
had to
send me
wait on my chicken all day long, and your nephew ain't brought me back my goddamn chicken. I had to wait
Say
on
what?
chicken all day. So what?
She had to eat 159 Hoover. I don't know what she had over, but she was at the dealership and they said that she said it was $3,000.
But that's one time, right?
That's crazy. Now, you really put on your car, you really supposed to get a full
Diamond, what is
service.
that you open it up?
You're supposed to get a full service once every 2 years. And on my car, it's $700 once every 2 years.
So I'm gonna tell y'all now, when y'all going out there and buying them cars, make sure that y'all, you know what I mean, knows what comes with them cars.
I don't think
I want to
that
buy a business vehicle, the one that's right out. I haven't went and got it yet. Like I want to buy one. So if there's anybody that then went and purchased a vehicle, I think Boss Man have, and you able to write everything off. What's that process like?
It has to be 6,000 pounds or higher, and then you can write it off as a business expense. It got to be 6,000 pounds higher. So like say if you go buy a work truck, like, but it's really gonna be.
I want to buy like a trend, that I can put a ladder rack on the side, my ladder, all my tools on the side.
I understand. No, now I said work truck. Work truck could be a utility truck, whatever you choose to get. Make sure it's over 6,000 pounds. And when you write it off as a business expense. But it got to be 6,000 pounds. You can write it off.
You able to write the whole thing off, or you gotta at one time, or you need to spread it out?
You can write the whole thing off. It's part of your business. Like say if you go out there and pay cash for the truck, you write the whole damn truck off. But if you pay money,
what percentage is it gonna pay off though with the write off?
I know it's up there. I think it's like 60 or 60 something percent. It's up there. You gonna gain though. It's worth it. It's dealing with your business. And then if you got payment, write the payment off every damn month. Because you got
it's 68%.
68%.
Yeah, I know it's 60 something. There you go. But like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the percentage because goddamn it, if you pay it through your personal, you ain't getting shit. So at least you're gonna get something.
Yeah. So have you ever had to because you've been doing this for a minute, like have you ever had to get rid of a car or a truck that you wrote off? What'd you do with the truck?
I write my truck payment off. My truck payment is $3,600 a month. I write my truck payment off.
No. You bought some new trucks recently, didn't you?
Yeah, that's my truck payment, $3,600 a month.
What'd you do with the old truck when you got the new truck? What'd you do with it?
It's parked at the house. I'm gonna write that off. I got to put new transmission in there. That's gonna be $19,000.
Also, you get to keep the old truck. You ain't gotta sell it or dispose of it or nothing like that.
Nah, I do what the hell I want with it. It's mine. I got title and shit.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to do something like when it comes to business, you're supposed to have some type of disposal proof.
No, you don't have to dispose of. You can get it fixed and you get it back to road. No, you don't. Because my business is still valid and still active. So that truck can sit all day. It can sit all day in that damn yard. And goddamn, because I own it. It's under my business name. It can sit there until the cows come home.
Okay. Yeah, I want to bring on 3 full-time employees, so I need that 3 vehicles at least.
But switch over to S Corp, set up your ADP account, and start paying your damn self. And then when you set up your ADP account, you can set up health insurance through that where they'll take it out the check and you'll get discounts with that also. You know what I'm saying?
Boss man, did you say that your truck notes is $3,600 a month?
Yeah, $3,600 a month.
Wow.
So let's say, all right. So I know it's some people out here that are in labor-based type business, right? And if you don't make the money, I mean, if you don't go to work, you're not making money. If you set up with an ADP service, how does that play out when it comes to tax time? If you're not making the money, you're not able to pay yourself.
Don't
So
start
like,
me.
Now what you say?
right. So let's say you work in the service industry, right? Let's say you become an event planner, and you're gonna pay yourself through your payroll service. You saying you're gonna pay yourself $60,000 a year. If you don't make that enough money to equate to that monthly, how does that play out?
Well, if you don't make enough money for that week to pay yourself for the week.
Yeah.
Like if you had okay, here's a good example. Like I pay myself a week for, like, say if I take a trip or go out of town with my son or whatever, and I take that week off, I just don't get paid for that damn week.
Yeah. So when it comes down to taxes, let's say you say that you're going to pay yourself $60,000 a year, and when it comes down to taxes,
you don't do it. You don't do it that way. When you go to ADP, you don't go, hey, I'm gonna pay myself. It don't work that way. You pay yourself.
I don't do ADP. I'm a 1099. I 1099 myself.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm 1099. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm getting you. When you go set your S corp, whatever contract you have at the end of your 1099 is the form that you got to fill out for the IRS. But you got to pay yourself when you set up an ADP account, whatever company you want to do your payroll. They gonna cover your payroll taxes. They gonna cover your weekly taxes that go to the state you live in, and go to the federal government. You pay yourself accordingly, and then they gonna send you a W-2 at the end of the year through your payroll in your personal name. On your business end, you file your 1099 with your accountant, and you go file your business taxes and all your paperwork and all your tax receipts and everything, and you get that to the accountant. Then you take your W-2 and give it to your accountant, and your W-2 and your dependents and whatever, you'll get a return on your W-2. You practically don't get a return because you're a self-employee, and then you get a return. Your write-off, you get 2 returns out there because you pay yourself and you do your business taxes. Now you see what I'm saying?
I see. I get.
All right.
Yeah, I need to do the ADP this year. Yeah.
You see this lady, this person, they say you can get an operational grant and pay you up to 1 year.
What the hell? What is it?
That's the person, the Zen person.
I ain't see nothing. What is it?
See, because you always running your damn mouth. I told you. Look in the comments.
Shout it. I see you, Zen.
See, you always running your damn mouth. Be talking yourself out your money.
Listen.
I just wanted to tell you.
I'm finna send you a message right now, Scott.
But don't she have enough to come up? I don't get it.
Boss man, you're not doing that correctly because you file your W-2 income and your business income on the same tax return.
Yeah, you file. I just said you still got to file on the same return, but at the end of the day, your tax deductions and your dependents, you get a return. The more you write off,
because it sounded like you were doing 2 separate returns.
No,
you don't do 2 separate returns.
I'm telling you what he was trying to say. He was trying to say he got confused about the 1099 and ADP. I was trying to explain to him the 1099 is the form you gonna fill out for your taxes. Like, say if you're a contractor, you contract to someone. They at the end of the year, they're gonna give you a 1099 for all the work you done did, all the revenue you did, and then you get that to your accountant, and you get all your itemizations and everything, and then with your W-2, your ADP gonna send you that, and then you take it to your accountant, then they're gonna take care of all that. I understand what I'm saying.
So for me, I've been doing
1099
I've been
is a
doing something
Schedule C
completely different.
business. 1099 is a Schedule C. That's how you file your business. That's gonna be just like a Schedule C.
So I can tell you right now, I just been, this my first year, I'm out of my first year. Hey man, shouts out to me and my anniversary day, y'all. I got 2 days. My anniversary date is on January the 12th. I have a motherfucking party. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, I just been funneling everything, my living expenses, everything that I got going on through my business. I've been funneling through because I'm out at the home office, the whole nine, right? And I haven't paid myself. I've been paying all my business expenses, so I haven't paid myself. I don't plan, and I'm okay with that. The money is coming through the business is sustaining my life.
Right, but you're doing a sole proprietorship anyway.
I'm doing it. I got an LLC.
Oh, you're doing an LLC? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So
okay.
So that's the thing.
Why can't Zen come up?
Huh?
Zen, are you like, oh, I ain't gonna say that.
I know
why
that
can't you come up?
I know that the business credit, it takes 2 years to really establish everything, and I even heard it's 5 years now. I'm banking on it too because I got plans and aspirations after this year. But I just been funneling everything through, and I know that being a sole ownership of a LLC, you don't have to do a payroll, you don't have to do a W-2 situation like Boss Man is talking about. You can also do make yourself a 1099 employee.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Zen,
But
push
the only
the
thing when you
button
do
at
that,
the bottom of the screen that say multi-guest.
When you do that 1099, you got to make sure you when you do a 1099, you got to make sure you have enough to write off because you're presumably a self-employed person, so they're gonna make you pay self-employment tax. You like
I
pay
know,
your Medicaid
and I heard it's
SSI.
I'm gonna pay up to like 40-something%.
Yeah, so
It made me
it's
fuck
like
sick.
30 something, but you can write it all off if you do. You have to itemize too, and also do your business expense. What I do is itemize, and I do all of my business expense, everything from every ink pen, every mileage. Mileage is a lot. If
Oh,
you
hold on, let
taking
me
your
start
personal
right there. Start right
business,
there. So I use I just started using Mile IQ. If I'm using my IQ and I'm tracking my mileage, do I need the receipt?
no, you don't need any receipts until the IRS audits you. You don't turn receipts into the IRS.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I'm talking to people in the panel too. I mean, in the comments, no receipts are needed until you're audited. That's all.
Yeah, I still need to calculate all this stuff.
Yeah, you calculate it, keep track of it, write it in a book or whatever you need to do just in case you're audited. I was audited one time. All I did was transpose. I was paying a home mortgage at that time and I transposed the numbers and them suckers audited me, had me scared shitless just for transposing. It was like my taxes may have been 4,600 and I put 6,400. So they gave me a larger refund and they caught that. So I was audited just from that small little thing. I was audited.
All right, let me ask you this. All right, cool. So when you keeping up with your receipts, do you have an app that you're taking a picture with?
No, I'm old school. I've been you can, but I've been doing this since I was 18. So I'm old school. And how I learned, I'm gonna tell you this, and it's not be so good. I learned if you ever get audited, have all your shit dirty with coffee stains in a shoebox, and them IRS people ain't gonna wanna fuck with that. They ain't gonna wanna fool with that. So no, I don't do anything on the app. I do everything by hand. I do everything by hand.
So that's how my shit is right now. And
yeah.
So y'all don't put y'all stuff on the Excel worksheet and stuff? Y'all do that?
Yeah, I got all of that.
Yeah, you can do all that.
I do all of that.
I just throw everything in a folder in a shoebox and just write the year on it and throw it in a drawer.
Right.
Because you don't need it until
that's
you're
what I do.
audited. Yeah, you don't need it until you're audited. That's when you need it. And then if they audit me, I say, here your shoebox. Let them look through that shit. I'm not finna.
Well, my thing is, I'm looking for the app that calculates. The only thing that I know that calculates for you, I think, is the QuickBooks. I don't know how they do it, but I think QuickBooks does.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. Say it one time.
Calculate.
Calculate what?
Like if you're doing receipts, I think they're supposed to calculate it for you. Because anything else is just taking a fucking picture. Using
Well, I use Excel. I'm an Excel person too, but QuickBooks does do it. I did
Me
that
too.
years ago. Yeah, QuickBooks does do it. QuickBooks is a good one. QuickBooks is a
I
good
use
one.
Excel for all of my invoices. I got new invoices now this
I
year.
put
I'm
all my
doing
damn
on the
receipts
fly mode.
in Walmart bags.
That's right.
Grocery store bag.
That's
I get in Walmart bags. All my receipts is go in that bag, tie that bitch up, and throw it in my damn storage.
You better. And if they ask for the artist something, give them that shit. I learned that I used to work at HR
They be
Block when I was
faded
18
like a
years old.
motherfucker.
They be mad like a motherfucker. If you ask me for something, it's in that bag. You gotta find it. I ain't finna answer no questions. I ain't answering no questions.
I know this motherfucker, right? If that motherfucker faded, it was a $13,000 goddamn computer I bought.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay,
That's
excuse me,
right.
y'all, if I can interrupt real quick. Roro, Miss Roro, you had wanted to ask me something this morning.
Y'all, I'm drinking rum
Is it
punch.
about business?
This shit nasty. Leave the
Is it
rum
about
punch or
business?
something.
I don't know
What you
I
say,
don't know what
sugar?
you had I was up this morning and I had dropped and you wanted me to come back up. You had a question for me, but I'm not sure what the question was.
Oh, girl, child. I done went to sleep. I done been to the doctor. I'm out in the rain, honey. I'm old. I done forgot, honey.
Okay,
I
well
thought.
that's fine too. I was just trying to catch you and see what you wanted to ask me. That's all.
Will,
That probably was something about that mess, but you know what? I
let's
ain't even
go.
gonna entertain with that because that triggers me. I ain't even, girl. Yeah. But thank you, baby.
Okay, no problem.
Diamond, can I have a platform for a second? I got to shout out to my frat. Happy Founders Day to all my frat, man. It's J9. Y'all know what it is. My Cyrus, my sisters, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't the 20, but you know what I'm saying? It's J9, goddammit. Hey, Will, thank you, fam. Will, the first person that acknowledges my Founders Day, man. Ain't nobody else did it. I put up early. I was just like, shout out to all my J9. Like, come on, man. Happy Founders Day to all my frat. All my frat. You know what I'm saying? Go mob. Go mob.
Well, so ain't nobody saying nothing because you be talking the shit all the damn fucking time.
I don't
People
give a
afraid of
goddamn.
you. I know you
Listen,
don't.
I'm sorry.
this is a special day for me, y'all. I got time today. I took off today.
Frat buddies. Any video of Vessel when he was younger doing foolishness, release it, please.
What? Ain't nobody got. You know what? I do got my probate show. I might play it on my live. Listen, let me see if I got a picture of her.
Miss Diamond, can you help Grandma come up in the panel?
Where's she at?
Zen.
How can I help her?
I don't know. She got a lot of business information. Her thumbs gotta be hurting, but if she can't work the request button, I don't see how she's gonna give advice, TT.
I don't know, and the reason why,
Do you have an Android or do you have an iPhone, sugar?
Is iPhone different?
The problem is everyone.
Never got an iPhone.
Y'all, the problem is she doesn't have enough followers. That's the
Yes,
issue.
she do. You gotta have
That's what
200. She got 350.
She said she didn't have enough followers to come up, and that she
Tell her
couldn't.
to go to.
You gotta have 200.
Hey,
No,
tell her to go to African
I'm
and
just
Indian
telling
Grow
you.
Line. She'll get all the followers
Oh
she
no,
needs.
I heard you, Queen. I heard what you're saying. I'm saying you heard you read what you read right, but I'm saying you're supposed to be 200 followers to be able to come up.
Now, what did you say, boss man? You said go to
You
what?
need
Where?
1,000 to cam up.
Oh, wait a minute, hold
To
on. What
turn
you
your
said?
camera on.
What did you say, boss man? Go where?
Go to African and Indian Grow Line. That's why I got all my followers from. They'll follow you like a sun gun.
Yeah, they will follow you.
Out of all my followers, I got 4,000 African Indian people. They stay with you too.
Yeah, they faithful. Them
That's what I've been
Nigerians too.
saying.
Y'all are a mess.
She could come up. She can't turn her camera on.
She ain't got to turn her camera on.
Well, come on up, sugar.
And sometimes I appreciate, I appreciate them following me. I be going in their lives and be talking shit too. I don't understand nothing they be saying, but I be up there, hop up there.
Especially, look here, especially boss man when they start
Damn,
talking real
put me in the bit box
fast.
for a second, like 30 seconds.
Oh, Ro, they be they dance off. They be doing the mabuka dance off. I be sitting there watching like, yeah.
Boss man,
And don't put you from the U.S. Man, they're all over follow you.
Oh, I be in the African lives, Birdie. I sure do. I be in them things.
I know it, and I believe it, honey. Okay, then, Diamond.
Doing this shit a month.
So do y'all be going to look at my stories? I post on my stories and stuff too, y'all. I be posting information on there, you guys, for the website. I be posting on there how you guys can get to my YouTube to watch all the recaps. My Instacart, it went good yesterday, y'all. I can't complain.
What is Instacart?
You don't know what Instacart is? Honey,
What's Instacart?
It is a grocery delivery service.
I know that, but I don't think she's talking about that. Is she know what you're talking about?
That is what she's talking about. That's exactly what she's talking about. She used it for the first time yesterday.
I'm lost. Diamond, you doing Instacart or you ordering it?
She ordered
Really, Truth? Really?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
For the first time, she ordered.
Go take a nap.
She
Hell,
ordered
I'm finna
her.
start. Hey, when I ain't got shit to do, I'm finna start goddamn me Uber Eats and Instacart.
No, ain't nobody need to see your ass, Vesta. They be looking for Roro. They looking for Roro.
Hey, you ain't nowhere near me, Roro. You ain't in Atlanta.
Oh no, I'm surely not. They be looking for me, hon.
Hey, as long as you ain't in my neighborhood, you good. My neighborhood will have me visiting them motherfuckers. These lazy motherfuckers.
GQ, sweetheart, I just sent you a follow. We should
My
connect.
kids
Let's
be all up.
discuss it.
For real.
My kids gonna send goddamn me Grubhub to goddamn me American Deli all goddamn day.
You know what? I just so sick of that place. Some people love that place.
Yeah, they do. And look, my dog don't want shit but fries.
And I love me some kava.
I like they Philly chicken steak.
Who? American Deli?
Hell yeah.
That food's so damn greasy.
Hey,
So you have never been to Kava? Best?
Yeah, I've been a cop before. I don't like that shit. I like the hood restaurant. I won't goddamn be this is it.
So Diamond, you said tomorrow you're gonna do that live?
I'm
I want my shit greasy. For real though, I'm thinking about going vegan, y'all.
Hey,
I heard cobbler
I'm not
too.
gonna sit. Vesta, I ain't gonna say a lie to you. Guess where I just came from?
Where you come from?
Churches.
I know your ass lying.
No, it ain't. I got mad. Your nephew had me in here all day long waiting on my church's chicken.
Right, and they got their chicken. Man, they be overcooking they shit. That shit be hard.
No,
man,
it ain't hard. It ain't hard. It smell good. Oh, it smell good. I got a biscuit with some honey.
Churches got the best biscuits.
Had me sitting in here waiting all day on my damn churches.
You know who make you wait the goddamn longest though? Motherfucking Sax.
What you said, Diamond? What you said, Diamond?
She said something about I heard churches.
Everybody that's on here, you guys don't forget about check out my TikTok shop.
Oh,
yes. Y'all, I gotta get off of here, y'all.
Hey, Roro, you know what I like early? Dark.
What, baby?
I like to go get me a slice of that lemon pound cake and drink me a nice warm coffee. I like that.
Really?
Yeah, that pound cake be so nice and soft.
Y'all have officially.
Last day off. I gotta take my ass back to work tomorrow.
All right, bye, Diamond. Bye, y'all.
Y'all made me hungry.
My TikTok crush just came in, so you gotta stay about 5 more minutes.
They got hungry down there.
Flirt.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I sure did.
Why you don't be hating? Why you always hating? Let me say what's up to my TikTok crush. What's up, girl? I'm like slide in. You know goddamn fly on the wall.
You know I'm talking a piece with 299.
You be liking it.
Why you sliding in the room? What's up, girl?
Mikey, you in Atlanta?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm at home.
Oh, because you had said that the widow when you was on 85.
Oh yeah, I was at work.
Oh, okay.
Like, real quick, you ever thought about putting watermarks on your video just in case that fake page try to steal your video, try to monetize?
That's what somebody was telling me.
Don't you do that, Jeff.
To do the watermarks.
Shut your ass up.
Here's the thing. They
You thought that shit was gonna slide in. You ain't eating.
because we've been reporting the page is still there. They're still inboxing people talking.
Right, SK.
Oh,
You reported it?
Yeah, how many pages you got? I sent another fan page.
Hi, Mike, I got the Diamond fan page. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's another one out there, I think.
Fluffy, don't let them slide with that.
They done made another one?
So hold up, is it a, you might not can't report it. Is it a fan page of you?
Like Diamond Show, Blaqqdiamond, After Show.
My name is not Velvet. We learned today. I got a new name. It's called Vegetable.
I can't hear Diamond.
Now I reported on one page called Jewel. I reported they ass, and I know damn well that ain't you.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, that's the Diamond Show After Show page.
Diamond, in all seriousness, if you can send me
Truth, he on the panel notebook. Truth called me best.
Vessel, give me 1 second, baby. I'm trying to help Diamond. Give me 1 second, baby. Hold on, y'all. Diamond, if you can send me the fake pages, I can get those shut down. That's a part of it.
So I can't send all of them to you because it's about 20 of them out there.
Okay.
But I did post one on my page, and you guys will be able to see it. I did post it as a video on my page.
But what I'm telling you is, depending on the content of the page, it might not can't be shut down. What is on the page?
They got maybe about 10 videos of me.
Birdie, I'm following you.
Your page.
You valuable.
I'm sorry, you're following me because of what?
You valuable.
Oh, thank you.
They up your live, Diamond, or videos from your page.
Thank you, Roro. I appreciate it. So here's the thing. Not to say too much, but because of some networking skills that I have and the people who I have surrounded myself with in the last 2 years, I have access to do certain things through those people. So I can get that shit shut down if I just have the pages.
Hey, don't you fuck with me.
Agent.
I don't give a damn what come out of my mouth. Don't you fuck with me. You heard me?
This page, and on my main page. I need you to shut that page down immediately.
Okay.
Hey, can you go shut down Jaywalk page?
Listen now.
I don't even know who that is. Well, if she got pulled, go for it.
It's Jaywalk 2.0. Tell him I sent you.
Jeff, don't do that. Jeff, you know me better than that. Don't do that.
Y'all, let me overtime. I got to get out of here.
But
Tell him I
said the one from your page.
It's in a video. I made a video.
Okay, so look at the video.
Okay.
I got you. I will.
Make sure y'all look at how it's spelled.
Yes, I will.
I'm not hurt. I'm trying to protect these women out
if
here.
Queen, if I can't read your handle, if that's Queen, if she can shut it down, take that. It's what?
It's Queen Birdie.
Okay, if Queen got a back end, take that because some of it's fair use, meaning they can do it. I ain't looked at the page. That's why
I did in them TikTok streets, baby, because
I'm gonna be honest with you. Truth. You can literally get any page shut down if you are connected to the right person who can do the right thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
I need somebody to do the wrong thing.
You doing something?
Jaywalk 2.0.
You look up IEP addresses too?
Yes, I can do that as well.
That's what she doing some other stuff.
Send me a message, Birdie. Send me a message on my Black Diamond one so we can talk.
Okay.
Diamond, can I use your influence? Birdie, I'm gonna use my Diamond influence. I'm gonna hit you up too.
But Diamond, you have my Instagram, so I mean you can hit me up there too.
No, I don't know, baby. Listen, I don't know what your Instagram is. I get so many messages.
I'm gonna send you a message right now. Hold on.
Okay. And y'all, let me
message me too. Send me a message.
That's all. Bye,
I'm
y'all.
just saying. He gotta go.
That's all. You got to go. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all.
Diamond, I'm wearing some yellow bottoms this year. Fuck the red bottoms. I'm wearing yellow bottoms.
And Cutie Pie, no, I'm not doing anything illegal. You try it.
Blaqqdiamond 1. If you guys click the link tree in my bio,
I just sent you a message on Instagram.
Okay. So yeah, if y'all click the link
Where my
tree,
message at?
Vessel, inbox me, Pooh.
I know this motherfucker right.
And the fact that you just now followed me back is crazy because I've been in your live so many times.
I know now, goddamn it.
Okay, so yeah, I gotta go.